Hey, everybody. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm Asa, one of your hosts tonight. And this is Willie from Willie Does Wrestling. K Fabulous is going to be joining us in just a couple minutes. Um, so, tonight, we're doing a retro watch along. We're going to watch WWF Royal Rumble 2001. It's a pretty good one. I haven't seen the show in 24 years. um, but so here's what we got on tap tonight. Of course, we have the Rumble. Winner gets the world title shot at WrestleMania. I won't tell you the number in case that ruins it for you. We got world champion Kurt Angle defending his belt against Triple H. We've got world women's champion Ivory of Right to Censor, if you remember them,
Oh my God.
defending against China. We've got Intercontinental title ladder match. I'm sure this is the best match on the show. Chris Benoit defends against Chris Jericho. And the opener is a world tag team title match. Edge and Christian defend the belts against the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray, and Devon Dudley.
You don't think that might be the best one?
That may be no. There's no way that is going to be better than Benoit versus Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
No way. But I don't know. What do you think? What's going to be the best match on that card? You've never seen this one,
I've
right?
never seen it. This is my first time ever.
What do you think sounds the best?
I would have to go the ladder match. I would have to go Jericho and Benoit. I mean, that on paper sounds like a show stealer.
Yeah.
Compared to all the rest.
Oh, and here's K Fabulous. No, I totally agree.
That's shocking coming from you, though, with like your Christian love, you know?
Hey, man, Christian and Cope, they're amazing people. But
Jericho's Canadian too.
Yeah, like both the people in the ladder match are Canadian. So
Christian Wise too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
a lot of Canadians in this show.
Yeah,
hey, what's up, the show?
Hey.
So yeah, everybody go ahead and get your get Peacock or whatever you're watching this on. I don't know. Is this available on Netflix?
That's how Willie's watching.
In Canada, it is. That's how I'm watching. I don't know about the US. I don't know about any of that, but yeah, definitely still available on Peacock in the US at least. So you can go and try that. Yeah. When I want to say New Year's Day, at least most of the retro pay-per-views under the WWE banner were available on Netflix too. So it was like every Royal Rumble, every WrestleMania, all that jazz. So
I didn't realize they put that much stuff on there yet.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I think that's in the US also.
And Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think so. That's what I'm just saying. I didn't realize they put that much on there. But yeah, got some good matches. And the Rumble, this is considered one of like the 5 best Rumbles. And they've been doing them for 35 years. So that's pretty good.
Is it considered one of the best Rumbles, like top 5 Rumbles by you?
Yes, I would put it in the top 5 Rumbles. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've seen probably 30 of the 35 Royal Rumbles that there have been.
Yeah.
But I would put this in the top 5. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen the ones from the dark days?
What dark days?
Your dark days where you were like working constantly and watching wrestling.
Yeah. But yeah, so go ahead and get it queued up. What I always do is I let it start and then take it back to 0 and then instantly pause it. So that way we're all starting at the same time. If something happens, if you mess it up or whatever happens, if you need to pause it for some reason, and if your feed junks out throughout
an act of God,
yeah. Throughout the night, I'll be giving updates on time. We're at 30 minutes, we're at 40 minutes. You get the idea. So you can catch up if you get off. Not like that, but I mean, if you get off of timing with us. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. Right now we're eating lasagna like monsters, so I'm gonna take a bite of some lasagna, and I'll let you two talk.
How's it going, Willie?
It's going great. Yeah, no, I didn't get to watch Dynamite, but it seemed like a decent show. Oh, I lied. I watched a bit of the last hour, where Kenny Omega came back and
Yeah.
they set up the whole Don Callis family kind
Mhm.
of thing. So I thought it was a good ending. I saw a bit of the Cope and Death Rider stuff too.
I thought it was weird that they're like setting up the Callis family stuff because I feel like there's so much that they can do with that.
Yeah.
Really made it seem at first, like when he first showed up, that he was going like directly after Okada.
Yeah,
But now it's like, now what's happening?
I figured they would have waited on that because, like I said before, like when they had that moment at World's End where Okada and Omega faced off, the camera zoomed in on All In Texas. So
Oh, that's right. I forgot you
I
said that. Yeah.
I think they're waiting it out. So they're gonna have Omega focus on the Don Callis family, and then boom, then around All In season go after Okada.
So that's July though. What do you think they're gonna have Okada do in the meantime? Just like defend
Collision.
his title. Collision. Yeah. Makes
That's
sense.
what
Makes
I
sense.
think.
Yeah.
Or defend against random people. Like I don't
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to predict because I would have never predicted Powerhouse Hobbs getting a world title shot in the year 2025.
I love it.
Like
I'm
that's a little
excited.
weird.
I found it was very surprising to me that he won, and so they rarely surprise me like in a big way, and so that was nice.
Yeah.
I like it, but there's no chance he's winning. I don't
No.
think. No.
Just seems like another victim for Mr. Mox there.
Actually, I'll give him like a 5% chance of winning it.
Who do you see winning it against Moxley?
Darby Allin.
Possibly Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
my
what
first thought.
That's gonna be forever.
What I would do personally is have Jeff Jarrett beat Mox, and then instantly Christian comes and cashes in and beats Jeff Jarrett.
Oh yeah, then Darby comes in and gets it from Christian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, could do
Nick
that.
winning back to the light side.
That's what I would do. Yeah. So then Jeff Jarrett gets more over. He wins the belt. Christian gets more over as a heel because he ruins Jeff Jarrett's moment. And then Darby gets more over because he comes to face off with Christian. Yeah.
And rescues
Yeah.
Nick.
And rescue Nick Wayne. Yeah.
Rescue the Sun.
So that's what I would do, but I don't know. All right, it's 8:01, so we're gonna start. I'm about to do a. Don't start yet. I'm gonna do a countdown. And during the show, yeah, talk to us, ask us questions, all that stuff. We love talking to y'all.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Ready.
you ready,
I'm
Willie?
ready.
You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Well-
In 5. So I'm gonna say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Okay.
So we'll start it on play. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Anytime you count, all I can think of is Dwight.
20, 30, 29, 28. All right.
One will be given the chance of a lifetime. The chance.
Was that a young Taz?
Taz on the show, yeah. Taz is in the Rumble.
I hope Rewind joins us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he would like how Taz probably looks back in the day.
Never as reachable as tonight. This will be their only chance. So they will fight. The last drop of sweat as they can.
Their video packages, the way they looked back in the day,
Come to the end.
not too bad.
They did a great job. But yeah, the Rumble is 27
WWF
current wrestlers, 2 past wrestlers, and 1 comedian. So I'm not going to spoil who
Oh, yeah, I know who the comedian is. I remember who the
the. Yeah,
comedian
don't
is.
say it. I'm not going to spoil who
I won't.
the surprises are.
I didn't even know it was this one, but
Yeah.
I knew it was around that time. Oh, now I'm really excited.
Well, yeah, I don't know what that's going to be like. I didn't remember that until I looked up a spoiler-free card. You can do that on Cage Match. So I don't remember who wins. I remember who wins one match, and that's it. So, and I
Yeah.
remember who wins the Rumble, obviously. But
I know who wins the Rumble because I
Yeah.
studied Royal Rumbles like homework. but
I believe it.
all the entrants, I have no idea. The results of the matches, I have no idea. So I'm going in this blind.
And K Fabulous, you've never seen the show, right?
I've never seen the show, and I don't know the results of any of the matches.
I have not seen it in 24 years, so this will be fun.
Unless
If
they-
you're just joining us, we are at 2 minutes 11 seconds into the show.
Who will start doing the like voiceover intro?
I am at two. I'm just now at 2 minutes 11 seconds. I was behind.
We're at 2:23.
2:23. So I'll skip to 2:30 then. There we go.
2:30.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're around the same boat now.
Yeah. There we go.
God, that Triple H book is awesome.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's like a million times cooler than Triple H.
So I think we got Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. Look at all those fucking signs.
Yeah, wrestling fans watching this, can we please make an effort to bring back the sign?
No. Have you ever sat behind someone with a giant sign?
There needs to be sign etiquette, though.
Yeah.
Not during the matches.
Right.
Put up your sign.
Yeah.
Once the match starts, put it down and don't be a dick.
I would absolutely hate it if I went to a wrestling show and I sat behind someone who brought like a big ass sign. Like, especially if you pay top dollar for the seats.
I think Dylan said that at the World's End he went to, there was a fight between two women because of the sign, I think, right?
Correct.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's in New York. Those people fight at the drop of a hat, you know?
And it was MJF.
tension. Do what?
And MJF lost the belt that day, so everybody would be pissed. The Dudley
Yeah.
Boys.
Yep. They were at their best in ECW, but they're still pretty good when they're in the WWF.
Oh, for sure.
Were they ever in WCW or just ECW?
ECW, WWF.
My God. Like, if I didn't know that was Christian, I would never identify that as Christian.
He was
My boy Christian got better with age.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. They bleep it out when people say the F, WWF.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Didn't you hear it? That's what they
I
bleeped
thought it
out.
was cursing.
No. They
That was
bleep out
what I
the-
thought too.
No.
But I see the subtitles. So on the subtitles on Netflix, even though they say WWF, they put WWE. They
Right.
just censor the F.
They should do what my parents did when they used to record PG-13 movies for us to watch as children and just turn the volume all the way down whenever anything inappropriate came on or a bad word.
Imagine Christian tried leaving the match.
Immediately.
I mean, it is champion's advantage. I don't blame them.
True?
So are they the heels in this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems like
I
it.
don't watch wrestling.
The
I'm just-
Dudleys put people through tables. You know how much people love fucking tables?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially these days, you can't have a no DQ match without like a "we want tables."
Mhm. I don't like that kind of stuff.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like telling the wrestlers what to do. Just let them do their thing, you
I
know?
appreciate it.
Well, especially
exactly.
since
Sometimes we've seen like awesome hardcore matches, and then the audience is like fucking about tables or talking about tables
Or fire.
or fire. Yeah, and it's like, are you not watching what we're watching right
Yeah.
now? Like, is that your focus?
Yeah, I don't care for
It's so
them.
bad for the wrestlers. Like,
and then they'll be like, it could be the most extreme match ever, and then they'll be like, the match sucked because there was no tables.
Mhm. People love tables.
that would be a good question for White Mike next time we interview him.
What?
Do wrestlers find it
Oh.
insulting when the audience chants?
They're chanting it right now.
Oh my god! Well, it's a Dudley Boys match, so it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, that became their thing, so
I didn't know that.
that makes sense. Here it
I'm
does.
talking if it's like any other extreme match, like let's say Ruby Soho versus Thunder Rosa. People be like, table.
Mhm.
I forgot Ruby Soho existed.
Yeah, we can.
No, I know how man, I
was
like
She had
her.
a baby.
Yeah, I just forgot
Yeah.
she's been around for so long.
She had baby Soho.
It's very unusual that Hilda and Ange took like her entire pregnancy off, you know?
Good of them.
They must have got some money.
Yes. Mm.
They must be very good at budgeting, or Tony Khan's been giving them like parental leave.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, like especially at this time, that Edge especially would go on to have such a Hall of Fame career in WWE at that time.
Mm-hmm. After this, when I stopped watching wrestling, just because I didn't have time for anything really,
Yeah,
I would look in sometimes and see like who the champions were. And when I looked in and saw Christian was the world champion, I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I didn't get to see his ascension. You know, this is how I knew Christian.
yeah. Now Christian is Father of the Year.
And still a top contender to the world title.
Exactly. And Edge is Cope now.
Should he have just been on our top 5 for like months? I forgot that he's had that as like a number.
No, that's not.
That doesn't count as
That's
a
not enough. No.
Yeah.
Kay is, of course, talking about our top 5 on AEW Weekly, which airs Tuesdays at 7. Excuse me, Tuesdays at 7. It returns next week. AEW Weekly. We do the top 5 men, women, and teams every week.
It'd be a lot like a WWE Money in the Bank contract holder that does nothing for weeks.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they have the contract, but it's just like, nah, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Shuts down. Like I've never really watched Christian with long hair, so to me it looks like he's wrestling in a wig. It's very strange.
Yeah. I've never seen Christian with that like attire when he made his entrance. I was like, what the fuck is Christian wearing?
Yeah.
They used to dress pretty ridiculously when they were heels. Switch says the way Christian has grown from when he first started has been great. Yeah, definitely. He's like at his best right now, I think.
Yeah, I used to really not like him at all.
Yeah.
And once he started the whole, really, it was his Buried Alive match with Jack Perry. From that point forward in AEW, I started really, really liking what he was doing. Prior to that, I was like, I'm just get rid of this guy. So I'm glad they didn't do that.
When he first turned heel in AEW and he started doing those promos, I really like fell in love with his mic work. Like, I didn't know Christian could talk like that, but when he has that creative freedom, he is absolutely killer on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
I just really found him not very engaging in the ring at that point in his AEW career.
Yeah.
But then I feel like he really embraced his role in the ring and out.
Like, honestly, yeah. Back in 2001, I was not big into him. I didn't, I thought Edge was pretty good, and Christian, I was like, whatever. I mean, they had those awesome TLC matches, but that was about it. I don't know. Maybe watching this match, I'll realize I was wrong or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and Switch, no, I haven't seen him as Vampire Christian.
Oh,
I saw
it
showed me when they like dumped the blood in the ring on someone, but I don't remember.
The Brood Bath.
That was WCW.
Oh, well then it was neither of them.
Yeah.
Then no, I haven't seen either of them as a vampire, unless you count the cage match they had in AEW with Edge.
Gangrel.
With Gangrel and Adam Copeland.
Yeah, that is one of the best entrances. Gangrel walking down with his chalice and drinking it and spitting it into the crowd. That beat the hell out of Triple H's spit into the crowd.
Oh, the referee didn't see the tag that Bubba.
But WWF didn't call it blood back then. They called it a viscous liquid.
A viscous liquid.
In their defense, blood is a viscous liquid.
Yeah, but they just didn't want to say they went, oh, he's fucking drinking blood, everybody.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
he's drinking a viscous liquid.
it's like when they called a hospital a local medical facility.
Yeah.
Well, you know why that is.
So people don't show up at the hospital?
Exactly.
It was so they don't call the hospital being like, "Hey, how's like Edge doing?" It's like,
Exactly.
Or show up like, hey, is that jerk? Can you sign my belt?
Right.
yeah,
A local medical facility could be anything, you know?
Have they always done that for like helping keep kayfabe?
That was a
Or-
Vince McMahon thing.
Oh, okay.
just be like, "Hey, is there an Adam Copeland in there?" Sir, there is nobody by the name of Adam Copeland in this hospital.
What about Cope?
Cope? Yes, there is. I'll go let you see.
How do they gracefully move away from that?
I don't
Or
think
should-
they're going
should they just
to.
rip the band-aid off and just fully swap back.
I think he's the one who wanted to do it. That's what I read.
I think he is
Yeah,
too, but if fans hate it, you think he's gonna keep it?
Some people like it.
Who?
I read online. Some people seem to
Really?
like it. Yeah.
No.
None of us seem to like it.
No. I hate
Oh
it.
no. I will never let that go until he either changes it to Adam Copeland or somehow, some way gets the rights to Edge.
I don't like it when people give themselves nicknames in general. Like it just seems really forced and
Like George Costanza on Seinfeld.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He tried to become T-Bone,
God.
but
Yes,
he
but-
eventually got nicknamed Coco the Monkey. So it backfired on him.
Yeah.
These fans are going
Like
nuts.
if it
for
had
this
happened
match.
more organically, where like they showed him and FDR hanging out, and they were like, "Hey, Cope, can you pass me the soda or something?" You know, like and like worked it in that way. That would have
Right.
been better than just like announcing him as Cope.
He's Cope. Well, whatever. It's fine. Oh, nope.
Spear into a DDT, almost retained.
Did you see the Dudleys at WrestleCade?
No, I did not. Were they there?
I think they were there.
Oh, I did not see them.
I didn't see them either. I wonder if they were in that room that we didn't really go into very much. Or maybe they weren't there. I'm just misremembering it, but
They
Voila.
I was gonna say Devon's not in place.
That was a rough landing there.
Man, in 2000, it was 2000. Yeah, it was 2000. I went to see ECW in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. New champions, and
you.
the Dudley Boys were so mean. Like everyone fucking hated them. They were such good heels.
oh, like intentionally, man.
Yeah.
Is the 3D like a shatter machine? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 3D.
I think the name Shatter Machine is better. What's 3D mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does. Dudley Death Drop.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Dudley
it.
Death Drop.
never mind. Then their name is better than the Shatter Machine.
Even then, the Shatter Machine and the 3D aren't really the same. Like it kind of is with the pop-up setup, but Shatter Machine is like a pop-up code breaker, an assisted
right,
code
right.
breaker.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Good call.
And
Yeah.
yeah, the 3D is a pop-up neck breaker, so
Mm.
Okay.
or pop-up cutter, whichever you'd like to
Up
say.
up diamond cutter is what
Yeah.
was I was gonna say.
Need to really stretch his neck out there to make that connect.
And then when the
Oh,
Oh, I
Usos,
see the difference now, yeah.
and then when the Usos did the 1D, it's like, what was that even like? Death?
The 1D? I don't remember that.
Yeah, they used
Yeah,
the
they
3D
won it.
when they were part of the bloodline. And
Oh,
then,
because of the one. I got it.
yeah, like we the ones, yeah.
I think that was when I was not watching WWE. Oh, well, that spoils who's in the who's in the Rumble.
Come on down.
Pre-show era Drew Carey, or is this whose line is it anyway, Drew Carey?
I don't
Whose line
remember.
is it anyway? And Price is Right.
Maybe yeah, 2001. Maybe.
Price is Right was on. He was on that after Drew Carey, which was after.
No,
Whose line
it
was
was
it?
Drew Carey. Whose line?
Oh,
Price is Right.
I thought those two were switched. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on both Who's Line and Price is Right.
I love Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Pretty funny. Switch says the 3D is my favorite tag team finisher. Do y'all have one? Yes. Doomsday Device by the Road Warriors. Definitely.
I have two. Can I pick two?
No.
I'm going to.
He asked, do y'all have one?
I have two. So the Kingdom's Proton Pack is pretty cool, and Ozzy Opens Coriolis effect are my favorites.
I would say Shatter Machine.
All right. There's Vince and Frosted Pip Cole.
Back when Michael Cole used to get fucking bullied every chance he got.
Yeah. That guy with the long hair and shades back there was a big ECW fan. And I just realized I don't know where this was, but maybe this was in Philly.
Yeah, because they did a lot of Philly Rumble shows.
Thank you, Switch. I appreciate that. I do anyway, so it's nice to have someone's approval.
Yeah.
Step behind wrestling for the World Wrestling Federation Championship tonight. I am not going to let anything stand in my way.
That's exactly why I'm going out there. I know what the W Championship means.
I know what the WW Championship means.
On Peacock, they also changed it in the subtitles to E.
I know.
We'll bring it home.
That's ridiculous.
She said it. They didn't believe it. I heard it.
That's true. They didn't believe that one.
Drew. This is so weird to see. I didn't even know there was even a segment with Triple H and Drew Carey.
It looks really uncomfortable to be Triple H. Like the way he stands, he just looks like he's like.
Yeah. This is when he's all roided out, allegedly.
Like his arms don't rust at the sides.
He probably didn't even sleep before the show. He doesn't look like he sleeps.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because Drew Carey was having some post Super Bowl special. I see.
I dated someone that kind of looks like Drew Carey.
Gross.
Yeah, her dressing room's right around the corner.
He did not look like Drew Carey at the time.
You know
What? He looks like Drew Carey now?
Yeah. Well, when I was dating him, he had like really long hair and a beard.
Uh-huh.
No one's got rid of really long hair and a beard.
Oh, this is great. The Acolyte Protection Agency with their
APA.
door that they make people walk through.
It's just like the little wooden cardboard.
Yeah. And their file cabinet.
That's not Bradshaw.
That's Bradshaw.
Is
That
it? Oh
is.
my god, he looks different.
JBL.
Well, I knew he was in the APA, but I thought there maybe was a third guy because that does not look like him at all to me.
Yeah, I know. That's it. This is how I remember Bradshaw.
I've never seen him with long hair or facial hair.
I've seen a couple old clips of Bradshaw where he was like that, so.
Switch says Steph was another one that evolved great from when she started. Yeah, she got much better.
Yeah, she seemed really like nervous and uncomfortable when she was first on.
Yeah, she was terrible at first. But she got much better.
That,
Crash Holly.
yeah, but that APA shirt always pounding ass. Like, imagine wearing that in public.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's the show stealer already. See, JR said, here's how these two young Canadians.
Chris Jericho rocking the button chops. Oh, in the photo anyway.
This video package. If I was epileptic, I'd be dying right now.
Yeah, if you're epileptic, close your eyes.
Yeah, please.
I think it's a little bit late for that warning.
I tried. I did my best.
Should have had a warning.
That would really suck because like a lot of things don't give you warnings. So you just like every day you're like, I wonder if I'm gonna have seizures today.
I think I wouldn't watch TV. That would probably be the easiest way. Switch says, rest in peace, Crash. He was funny. Yes, he was.
I wonder if dappled light causes seizures in the same way as like flashing lights.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, Crash always claimed that he weighed like 400 pounds or whatever the hell it was, and he carried that scale around with him.
Oh my god.
Man, I miss Chris Jericho's entrance music.
That's good.
I miss Judas.
Oh yeah, Judas.
Switch said, taking away the BS Benoit did. He was awesome in the something in the ring, I guess. Is what he
In the
said.
ring, I guess that's what he meant to say.
Yeah, I think he was.
That's the exact same thing you got.
I think he was like crazy. You know what I mean? I don't really blame him for that. I mean, it's terrible. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's awful, but from just like steroids and chair shots to the head and
His
shit,
signature move being a diving headbutt as well.
exactly. Yeah, I don't think he was in his right mind when that happened. Obviously, So I mean, it's.
I think had he lived, he would have been found like insane, like
Yes.
criminally insane.
Yeah, I
like,
think so.
He would have been like dementia ridden.
Yeah, very sad. One of the saddest wrestling stories ever, if not the saddest. I don't know. There's some sad ones, man.
It's so interesting how like certain things that are mental health issues.
It's one of the darkest
mental health
days for
issues
sure.
that people aren't willing to be like understanding about
Yeah,
because they find like the act so horrible that they
Right.
look past like whatever disease caused it to happen.
yeah. Because two things can be true.
Yeah.
It's awful, and his brain was fucked up, and that's just why he did it. Yeah.
And also the
Switch
death of
said-
Eddie Guerrero, yeah.
Mhm.
Really did mess him up.
Yeah, they were like brothers, but that's my understanding of it.
But speaking of Judas, I got the album Fozzy Judas.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome!
nice.
Yeah, got it
That's
for
cool.
Christmas. Got it from Amazon.
That's
Very
cool.
It's
Is it
actually
good?
very good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Say what
Yeah,
you
when
will
I-
about Jericho's character. Decent musician.
I love him. I still love him. I've always loved him.
I want to go on the Jericho cruise.
From ECW to WCW to WWF to AEW, I love him.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his current AEW stuff, but yeah, everything he did, like early AEW and every other promotion he worked for, yeah, he was absolutely amazing.
I like the learning tree.
I like the Ring Tree also, yeah.
I feel like
Hey, Will, what's up?
they need to do something a little different with it. Hey, Will.
It's like 1:30 where Will is. 1:30 in the morning,
Jeez.
I think. I think that's right.
Because I think I said earlier in the show, or at least before we went live, I got all the AEW pay-per-views from 2023 and All In 2024. So I watched All In 2024 earlier, and it was just when Jericho was performing whatever song he was doing with Fozzy when he made his way to the ring for his match with Hook, and he's just casually like, "Hi guys, I am the learning tree." Like he said the part before the band started playing. It was like, that was awesome because I missed that match because I was working on the day of All In
Oh.
2024.
Oh yeah, well that's my favorite Chris Jericho.
Oh my god.
The list.
Yeah.
Yeah, just glorious.
That Chris Jericho is pretty great. Well, that's what I
and the
always say.
festival of friendship. Oh my goodness, it was wonderful.
That's what I always say is I think he's the best ever at reinventing himself. You know, having different characters. I think he's the
Yeah.
best. Face, heel, this, that, the other. I mean,
I'm not a fan
Yeah,
of the
for sure.
Painmaker.
yeah, I'm not a fan of the Painmaker either, but everything else
Yeah.
he's done, I've liked.
I thought the Painmaker was all right.
I don't know. It's
Well,
kind of
that's
goofy.
from AEW, right? He
No,
like
that's from
New
Japan.
Japan, and it made one appearance on AEW.
Yeah, I've only seen the AEW part of it, but I just didn't like get it. I don't think.
Will says KO was his favorite wrestler. And Switch says Jericho and WCW was great too. Yeah, definitely. That's when
I would
I
say Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was in my top 3 in 2017.
He has the coolest tattoo I've ever seen, or one of them.
Oh, the
Oh my
dinosaur.
god, the dinosaur just like perspective, so you can see like its giant head and then it's like a tiny little T-Rex body. I love it.
It's pretty good.
It's so cool.
It's pretty good. Yeah, Switch. Jericho was great in WCW. They just God, excuse me, they misused him. Definitely.
His Raw debut was good too.
That was awesome. August
Taking
9th,
advantage of the wild.
1999.
Yeah.
Is that the down clock thing?
Yeah. Countdown to the millennium.
Oh, it
Oh,
was just like, what is that goddamn clock doing? Why is it counting down?
yeah, that was awesome. Chris Benoit is one of those guys, like, if you, like, designed a wrestler, that's what he would look like, you know?
Nah,
Yeah.
maybe not color.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
Because that's like when I first saw him, other than like, wow, that guy's really muscly, it was like, wow, that guy's really short.
Yeah. He had been WCW World Champion by this point, though. Will says, I love Royal Rumbles. You never know who's going to come out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially during this period.
Well, even then as well, it was like you never know who's going to win because they try to make cases for every single person. So it's just like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's been kind of obvious the past few years, you know?
I will say that, yeah, like 2024 was like probably the first one in a while where it was like, wow, you never know. Is it going to be Punk? Is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be McIntyre? They tried making a point for a lot of people, but I could see why they did Cody. But yeah, I thought they were going to do Punk last year, actually. Now it seems obvious it's going
I
to be
100%
Cena.
thought it was going to be Cody.
I 100% thought Cody, yeah.
I knew it was going to be Cody.
And the year
I was
before.
the
Yeah,
only
the
one.
year before.
I guess I was the only one who thought Punk. I thought they were
Yeah.
going to take advantage of that.
I thought there was a chance of Punk, but I predicted Cody, yeah.
I didn't predict Cody. I was like, there's no way, because I thought Cody was just going to go right to Roman anyway. I thought they were going to have Punk win the Rumble to face Seth. And I thought that Cody was going to win like an
Oh my god.
elimination chamber.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Willie.
No, it's all good. I had first suicide dive. Yeah,
Jesus. It is uncomfortable watching Benoit take headshots. Definitely.
well, especially now knowing what you know.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable watching anyone take headshots now, but especially Benoit.
Yeah, especially because I think I've watched a podcast where they talked about Chris Benoit, where they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you watch matches where he takes headshots, and it's like, is this the one? Is this the one? Is this where he got bad? Is this where he got bad?" It's like you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's Switch here talking about my comment about Benoit. He says, "No, Randy is what you would design."
Randy Orton?
That's
Like
what he
as
means.
a wrestler,
Yeah, that's what he means.
No.
I'm
in
not
his,
an.
in his
No.
early days, in his evolution days, no.
He was
In
much
the
better when he was
USA,
early.
no.
And I'm not a big Randy Orton fan personally.
I
He's
actively
good.
like him.
He's good, but he's not great to me.
I just like him though because he's so good. Because when I was first started watching wrestling, he was
Oh.
a heel, and he made me hate him, and I've just never let it go.
Oh, so maybe he's just good.
Yeah, but I also don't like him in the ring.
Remember when he and Edge had the greatest match ever?
Oh my god, yeah. I watched
And
that.
was-
I watched that on pay-per-view. Me and my
Yeah.
buddy, and it was like,
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
he did not get his hand up
Yeah.
at all.
Damn.
ladder
right.
right
Fucking
to the head.
Yeah. Trying to get his hands up.
Oh, Jericho did get his right hand. up a
Jericho
little
got
bit.
his hand up a little.
Yeah.
These two are just, oh my God. Yeah, I think
They
this will be the
produce-
best tonight.
They
This
produce
is
the
the
best
Rumble.
wrestlers in Canada.
I accidentally hit a student with a chair today in the face.
What?
Oh,
It was not intentional. I
Lord.
felt horrible.
Lord.
And he was like, wait, can I sue you and then give you half of the millions that I win? And then you won't be
I mean-
mad? I was like, yes.
I mean, that is generous.
School district, give me half the money and we'll be totally cool.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. I was like, that's such a sweet offer.
Let's do it.
He was okay. I hit him with the light of a chair.
She's very clumsy.
In my defense, I was pushing a chair under the table and he was on the ground with his head near the table I was pushing the chair under.
Oh God.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of the best wrestlers of all time came out of Canada. Jericho, Benoit, Bret Hart, Owen Hart. I know I'm leaving somebody off.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn,
I wouldn't put them in the best ever.
Edge, Christian.
Oh yeah, Edge, Christian. They'd be more up there than Owens and Zayn for me.
I know, but if we're talking current, Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny Omega. Yeah, that's who I was leaving off. Yes. I like Sami Zayn a lot, but I wouldn't call him like one of the greatest ever. No.
Greatest ever what? Canadians?
No,
the greatest
Oh,
wrestlers. Like
Here, I was just saying, there's a lot of Canadians
Oh.
up near the top.
So I
Oh
think
my
you guys
God!
thinking
Oh my
about-
God!
No,
Oh my
no,
God!
no.
Oh my God!
Oh, Christ.
it's like
That
a
could've
Russian
gone-
leg sweep
Oh my God.
on a ladder. Wow.
I think
That
my
is
should be like
crazy.
the cookie cutter wrestler, like the perfect wrestler, Sting.
Oh.
Because
Eh.
when I say wrestler or picture a wrestler in my head, it's Surfer
A
Sting.
Surfer Sting.
Surfer
Okay,
Sting every time.
I could get with that.
Like I knew when I'd never watched wrestling as a kid, but I kind of had heard of it a little bit. I don't know
Ouch.
why. But Sting is always what I pictured, like not Hulk Hogan or anyone. It was just like always Sting is who I saw in my head.
Yeah, a lot of the casual wrestling, like a lot of the casual like people, whenever you think of wrestler, they think of Hulk Hogan or John Cena.
Yeah.
Because those were the most popular people. I don't know if people will picture Roman Reigns now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cena probably still for people
Yeah.
for casual or
Yeah.
whatever, non-wrestling fans, or The Rock. I guess The Rock is number one, but he doesn't really count.
I don't think he makes people think of wrestling. I think they
Yeah.
think of his acting career.
Yeah,
they think
He was
of
in the
Moana
Tooth
when
Fairy.
they think of The Rock.
Moana.
Want to know
Yeah,
something funny? I didn't know that Sergeant Slaughter was a real person because he appears on GI Joe cartoons, like from when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
And so I used to watch GI Joe sometimes.
Oh.
And then when I started watching wrestling, like as an adult, I was like, "What?"
wow. Yeah, he was a wrestler and then a cartoon, and remained a wrestler.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yeah. And then became Commissioner Slaughter.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
love
he was
G.I.
part of
Joe.
like Vince's little entourage there.
Oops, fuck.
Oh. Yeah.
But this is another one ladder match.
Yeah, I told you that's the way they used to
Yeah,
be.
that's so interesting. I kind of like it better. But then,
Yeah,
what
it's
happens,
more.
what happens if you break that ladder? Is there like extras under the ring just in case?
I'm sure.
Like
Oh.
how they just do casual moves, just using that ladder as a weapon too.
Yeah. I think now I could be wrong. I think the first ladder match in WWF was Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. I
Yes,
think that's right. It was
because
in like
I think
number two
the
or something.
second or third was Michaels and Ramon, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was Michaels and Bret Hart.
Yeah.
I don't think it was WrestleMania 2 though.
No. No, I said 1992.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1992.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
no,
remember everybody was like Razor and Michaels at the first, and I had it
it
on a
was
tape
not.
in my house. I was like, no, it's not. I saw Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels already.
Let's do a little Google search just to see, because
That'd be interesting.
first ever ladder match in the WWF in which Hart defeated Shawn Michaels to retain the WWF Intercontinental title on July 21st. I think it is 1992.
Yes,
I
I
love
got something right.
I love how much time they're giving this match.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like wonderful for an early card match.
It was 1992.
I'm freaking sure. I love Chris Jericho. I haven't seen that much of Benoit.
I'm for Benoit.
I know you are.
I love both these guys, but
Fun fact: Bret Hart actually had a ladder match in 1983 in Stampede Wrestling against Bad News Allen.
yep, that's where it was Bret Hart's idea to have it with Shawn because of what they did in Stampede. Yeah,
That's a wild hole.
I know that because I read Bret Hart's autobiography. It's very good. I would recommend it.
Might you
It's
recommend
one of the
it in
best.
detail one day?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, that was creative.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Just tripped him. You just for a moment there think Jericho's gonna win. Benoit's just like, nope.
So yeah, if you Switch says Brett versus Shawn, but it wasn't on TV, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And they put it on a tape called. It was called like the WWF Strangest Matches or something like that. Most unusual matches, something like that.
And then I think they put it on like a Bret Hart Best Moments DVD, so that way everyone else could watch it. I think.
Switch says these guys have done more with one ladder than people with 5, 6, and 7 ladders. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and they just do whatever they can with that ladder, just bashing each other over the head with it. Like, yeah, this ladder match is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And I got the crippler crossface.
Oh!
Okay, he taps out numerous times. You know what I would do? I would let go of the hold and climb the fucking ladder. If you lose this match, it's your own fault, Benoit.
Oh my God, he's
It'd be
your
own fault.
Yeah. God.
The intensity on Benoit's face whenever he does the crossface, because I watched WrestleMania 20 and the 2004 Royal Rumble where he did the crossface a lot in the Royal Rumble match. The intensity he puts on his face, man. Yeah, it is scary.
Yeah. A crippler. Oh, crippler.
Oh, yeah. Crippler crossface.
I think you're right, Switch. He said if it wasn't for the tragedy, this match would be talked about more, I think. I 100% agree, yeah.
And the 2004 Rumble would be talked about more because that was a good Rumble match. And the main event, WrestleMania 20, probably one of the best triple threat matches of all time.
I've not seen the 2004 Rumble. I did see WrestleMania 20, and yeah, I agree with you there. I need to go and watch that one. That's one of the few I did not see.
It's a fun one. I think you'd like it.
I'm sure. I always like the Rumble. It's been one of my favorite events for a long time.
When I found out every Rumble was on Netflix, I was considering like doing like reaction videos for every single Rumble. And then you asked me to do Rumble 2001, the event, and I was like, oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I get to watch one.
I hated that one Royal Rumble with Brent Lesnar. What's his name? Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
Brock.
yeah.
My God.
Whatever year that was.
Oh, 2020.
Yes. Yeah.
That was,
that was a terrible one. But Edge returning to the ring.
Oh, my God.
Made
no, you're supposed to stand on that part of the ladder. Don't they read?
There we go.
Look
at that.
Headbutt, and he's twitching too.
Damn.
He was twitching too after that headbutt.
Yeah. There's a warning printed on the ladder.
True.
Don't
Oh
try
my
this.
God.
at home,
Nobody
kids.
reads.
Oh, I read it. I've never stood on top of a ladder.
I've never stood on top of a ladder. No.
Oh wait, I'm lying.
Oh, did he lose a?
100%.
What the hell was that?
To put the Christmas lights on the roof in our house in
Oh.
Florida.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
Ow.
God.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's why they tell the kids don't try this at home, man. They meant it back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. It's strange.
Switch ass. Yeah, they do. Switch ass. Willie, do you have a favorite Rumble?
Well, I'm a recent boy, so I know that if I say something from like recent years, people will be like, "Oh, really? You didn't watch the 1993 Royal Rumble?" Like, no, I did
He
not
wasn't
yet.
alive.
I was not. I wasn't even thought of yet. My
Lord.
favorite Rumble. My favorite Rumble of all time would have to be 2017. That was a very good one. I will
Who
say.
won? Who won that?
Randy Orton. That was the second Rumble win.
That one I've not seen either. I'll check it out.
James Ellsworth was in that Royal Rumble match.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Don't worry, he got eliminated in 5 seconds.
Oh, good.
James Ellsworth.
The winner.
The winner of the first ever women's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
He made history.
True.
He also made me hate WWE for.
Well, now
A
to
good
be
one.
fair,
Mhm.
China won the Intercontinental title at one point, which was traditionally a men's title.
This was the first ever
And Jacqueline was
women's
the
Money in the
cruiserweight champion.
I'm
Bank.
just
And they
joking.
had a
Oh,
man
Jericho got
climb
it.
the ladder to hand it to
Jericho.
New
Two
champion.
title changes. Two
Mhm.
title changes in a row. That is sick.
Mhm.
That match was awesome.
That was awesome.
Like, I feel bad for the Rumble having to follow that. The Rumble must be like magical.
I
So we know
doubt it's as good as
Jericho-
that match, but we'll see. It's gonna be good. It's a good roster in the Rumble. It was,
We
it was a
know,
great time.
Is that
We know
women's match?
Jericho is a 9-time champion, but what title win was this?
That I don't know. Let me think.
Second, third, first?
Oh no, that was the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
he's a 9-time Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he just won the Intercontinental Championship here. So it's like,
I'm gonna say you might have been right. Second or third.
yeah.
I'll go with 2. That's what I'm gonna pick. Oh no, I do know. I have my book.
So he's El Nueve with like multiple belts.
Yes.
That's very impressive. Oh God, that chair shot.
Where's my book?
What? Oh, your
Oh, switch.
almanac?
Switch. I know the answer to your trivia.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll put it up. So who has the most eliminations for history of the Rumble? Willie, who do you think it is?
Kane.
Oh,
No.
I have no guesses because I've only seen like
I'm
Over
gonna
40
guess-
eliminations.
Wow.
I'm gonna guess Diesel.
Well, I'm gonna guess Kane because it
Diesel?
sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
That's my guess, but I'm sure Willie's
You know
probably
the
right.
number of eliminations the man had? I'm gonna guess he's probably right.
Did you say 14?
Like 40, 47. No. And
Add them all up. Is that what you're saying?
like if you add them all up, like in the history, like
Oh.
all
Yeah,
time,
Kane. Yes.
it would be
So
Kane.
tell us if they're right.
And if we're talking one Rumble, it was Brock Lesnar in 2020 with 13. And it was tied. Kane with 13 and Braun Strowman in the Greatest Royal Rumble with 13. Willie's right. Kane with 46.
Nice.
Willie's usually always right.
Yeah.
We move. Drew Carey and Trish Stratus, man.
Oh, well,
How does she look better now than she did then?
I guess she does.
Yeah.
It's not a flattering light in there. Well, I don't know. My book ends at 2000. Jericho won his first Intercontinental title December 12th, 99 from China.
Oh wow! So that would have to be his third or second or third. Yeah.
I bet it's at least his third, yeah.
It wouldn't be 4th or 5th. Like, he debuted in '99, so
Yeah.
This looks really cool.
The chorus pedal. My chords are supposed to come Saturday, but they won't.
They won't, yeah.
They were supposed to come today.
In China.
That's all right. Mrs. K, y'all got to figure a way to make a game show. Willie actually does,
A trivia show, right?
yeah, a trivia show sometimes.
yeah, I did title trivia where I had guests list every like specific champion in reverse chronological order with 3 strikes and all that. I haven't done one in months. I did a Pro Wrestling Jeopardy. I want to do a wrestling Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If I'm able to get that, if I'm able to
That's
get
awesome.
that going, then that would be very sick.
Yeah, that's great.
Feel good, Billy.
Wait, is that the one where you can phone a friend?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Or if
That
you
would-
ask the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Though I feel like if I put ask the audience, it's just like the audience would probably spoil the answers anyway. Because people Google.
Yeah.
So like that would only be good if you do that in person, I feel like. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
They just turn comments off.
Michael Cole looks like he would own a bad art studio in New York City with like a heroin problem.
Jericho said for the 3rd time. Jericho said for the 3rd time. There we go.
One and full.
Oh yeah, Drew Carey Saturday Night All Stars on pay-per-view. You have to pay for that? Man, that wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, sweetie, don't worry about the cable bill. I did not buy the Drew Carey comedy special. I swear, I don't know where that $59.99 surcharge came from.
What a creepy face Ivory is making.
Yeah, she's like a psycho. So at this point,
Oh,
she
no.
do what?
I said, "Oh no, does that mean I'm gonna have to hear the Right to Censor theme?"
Yes.
No, I'm
So
not
yeah,
ready.
she's put a Right to Censor, which is these guys. So it was Steven Richards, who was great doing it, and then Ivory there, and Val Venus, who was a porn star, became part of Right to Censor. It was their effort to clean up the company a little. And then the Godfather was a pimp. He became the Good Father.
The
that's
good father.
I have a question. Was Val Venus an actual porn star?
No.
Or
His gimmick was that he was a porn star.
okay.
Porn star by day, wrestler by night.
The first option was to.
It seems like both those jobs would take place at night.
The second
Huh?
option
No, they film porn during the day.
No,
This
they
one?
could do that in the day.
Um,
No,
Mm-hmm.
they would do those in the day.
Film that shit during the day. Yeah, they film those during the day.
They film those during the day.
I'll let you guys be the porn experts. trust your judgment.
Yeah, men would know. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching.
Switch says the worst theme ever. Right to Censor.
Okay, but
I don't remember
I
it
will say
honestly.
the worst theme ever is Brie Bella's theme song. If you've ever heard it.
Remo.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
a
they were talking-
perfect.
That was a bad one. That was very bad.
That was
I
a
only knew
perfect
the Bellas like
impersonation
tag
of
team
Remo.
song.
Huh?
Didn't they have like a tag team song?
Yeah, but it was
Bella's.
Nikki Bella's. Yeah, it was Nikki Bella's
Okay,
theme
that's the
song.
only song I knew.
The theme was better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
Brie Bella's theme sounded like you were like letting the air out of a balloon.
I mean,
I was
yeah.
not a fan of the Young Bucks Be Elite entrance.
Oh, I don't like that song.
Elite.
Yeah.
The elite.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of that song. I love them, but not that
Oh, no.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
that away
right.
from my TV screen. Oh, that's going to be my nightmares tonight when I try to go to bed.
That's awesome. I've never heard of this.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can make that my ringtone. I need to get up early in the morning. If I can
My
find
School's
it,
canceled
that would be
tomorrow
the.
because of snow. We're gonna get
We're getting snow. Hey,
yeah. So I don't have to
it's
go
a
to
big
school.
deal
I
here.
get to turn my alarms off. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna check the app store and see if the right to censor. Oh God, stop.
Oh, that's awful.
Me and a friend of mine went to a Raw. We were dressed as Right to Censor. It was very fun.
Oh, how
Wake
are the
Up You're
fans
Asleep
in
at the
attendance?
Wheel is a fun alarm.
What?
The Bloodhound Gang. They have a song called "Wake Up You're Asleep at the Wheel."
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
very alarming.
Oh,
I bet.
Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
The Bad Touch, man. That song was great.
I haven't thought of them. This is China with their firework cannon.
Well, what?
Firework cannon.
That's awesome. Holy
That-
fuck. Why does no one use that anymore?
I don't know.
Danger, maybe.
Dangerous. Yeah.
I can see Darby Allin with that.
He did set Jack Perry on fire.
Did
So
He had a flamethrower.
that was something else.
Who was it that tried to? Was that Mark Briscoe that tried to burn the House of Black alive? Like he got the pyro controls. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember who it was. I don't remember that
I don't
happening.
even remember something like that happening.
Oh my lord!
I know. It definitely happened.
I don't think this is going to be too long here.
Well, as soon as you told me that Ivory was defending against China, I was like, oh, okay, so it's a squash match. So we could get to the Rumble. Okay.
China
No,
looks,
we still got
We still got,
Triple H versus Kurt Angle.
she looks so much more
Okay.
normal here than in like the posters I have seen of her and stuff.
Yeah, she looked good here.
Yeah.
Well, that I think like in the posters, they just want to big her up as like this big woman. You don't want to mess with her.
Well, I mean, I've seen her on TV
Very-
and other stuff before, and she was
Oh
just
my
like
goodness.
massive, like a massive muscle.
Well, she was at
I
first.
think it was like her later career. Actually, maybe her early career she was massive, and then she just slimmed down.
Yeah.
I mean, she was doing some drugs. I don't know if it was around this time.
Well, she had plastic surgery.
Ah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
her jaw used to be like a man's
So
jaw.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
had
I'm
plastic-
thinking.
Oh, yeah, because they were probably using that.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Switch says China's story is sad. Yes, it is.
It is.
Kind of thrown away by the WWF for some reason, and well, she did porn and all that.
And she got cheated on by Triple H
With who? Stephanie?
with Steph. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, like in real life?
Yeah, in
In
real,
real
life.
life, China and Triple H were together.
Mhm.
And then they were, I think it was like they were doing the Triple H and Steph storyline.
Mhm.
And then they actually fell in love because of it. And then it was just like,
Don't you think that might be why she got thrown away by the WWE?
Yeah.
well, yeah. I think that was actually why. I think Triple H probably conspired her to get out, which really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that really does. Because she was she was an attraction.
I feel like if China would have stayed in WWE a little bit longer, I feel like they would have made her like the WWE champion. At least gave her a run with it.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. People love seeing her beat up men. So I could see that for sure.
A lot of people thought they were going to do the same thing with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I
Which
heard,
thought
we
about
have
that.
I thought
yet
that too.
to see.
We talked about her going for one of the lower men's belts.
Yeah, but not the world title. That's what
No,
I'm-
I wanted her to be one of the men's tag champs. Like her and Dom as a tag team.
Well, she's not with Dom anymore.
I said,
Oh, back
Back
then.
then.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I mean, they could do Rhea and Jay.
Jey Uso.
Yeah, they did like a little like tease of
Oh.
a love story, but they haven't really focused on that in a while.
I've never heard this. Switch
Jack?
says she asked to make as much as Stone Cold or she was leaving. JR told her no, and she left. I've never not heard that story, but I will take your word for it.
I mean, she was a draw. I can understand why she'd be like, "Hey, Stone Cold's a draw. I'm a draw. Why the hell?"
Yeah,
Then
she ain't
again,
no
the-
Stone Cold.
Yeah, I know. She was an attraction, but not that big of an attraction. I'm sorry. You could be the ninth wonder of the world all you want. Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
I gotta hear that again.
wow. Okay.
Oh, fucking right to censor, man.
Really awful.
Oh,
The entrance. Oh, I was like, how can you hate a song that much? It's because it's not a song. It's just noise.
yeah.
I can't imagine like being in attendance a right to censor match. I feel like my head would explode.
I'd have a hard time with that.
I enjoyed it.
Oh,
All right.
Jeremy.
If you've gotten off track, we're at 57 minutes and 23 seconds.
I did not see what happened.
I neither did I don't know.
For one of you watching at home, please tell us what happened.
We're good for a watch along. No one was watching.
Yeah, we know Ivory won because a low right to censor, but what happened? Why does China look like she's dying? Is that Billy Gunn?
Yeah.
Someone said suck it. I think that was Billy Gunn.
Ah. Are they chanting Sergeant Slaughter? Oh yeah, because Sergeant Slaughter's in the ring.
Yes,
There
they
you go.
are.
He's a real
Yep.
person. There we
There he
go.
is.
Are you wondering if he's a real person? There he is.
I was never on his side. I liked Cobra so much better than the G.I. Joes.
What about when he became an Iraqi sympathizer? Were you on
Oh
his side then?
jeez.
Did you do that on G.I. Joe?
No, on
No.
WWF.
No, well, I
Build-
didn't watch that.
build up
So
to
I knew about
WrestleMania
it from
7.
the G.I. Joe show.
Yeah, I was just watching that match the other day. You didn't watch it?
No?
Oh, all right.
Didn't Sergeant Slaughter also say he was not comfortable with that either?
I think so. Yeah.
I think my mother was watching the WWE Legends documentary focus on Sergeant Slaughter, and he was like, yeah, no, I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. It's like, no.
I'm so jealous that you have parents that like wrestling. That's awesome.
They like the
What the hell happened?
attitude and the ruthless aggression. So especially now that it's on Netflix, I have that opportunity to like watch a lot of the old things. And then I tell them, oh, I have friends that like the ruthless aggression too. So I got lots of people. Obviously, my dad liked the Attitude Era for the Divas. We won't get to that.
Are you looking up what happened to her in this match?
I'm looking if it was real or not, and no.
No. They wouldn't show it like this if it was real.
Yeah, that
right?
looks.
They would do
I
like,
think
they
that's
would
a
go
work.
back,
Yeah.
you know, for something.
They would do something else.
Yeah.
That's a work, brother.
Yeah. Well, I thought so. It did look like when she did her backflip, she hit her head on the mat. That's what made me think maybe not.
That's how she got you.
That's how she got me. Yeah.
You got worked, brother.
Apparently.
I'm gonna build my new chair tomorrow because this chair is uncomfortable.
I've been trying to look at like WWE belts, like cheap belts. Not a lot of options.
I have a couple I'm selling, but they're not the full size versions. But I'm also not selling them for a ton of money. So we can talk later. We can talk later.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
You're not selling our super awesome AEW.
No, I'm not selling any of these in here. No.
AEW, but I was my
No.
Oh.
Our child's
Oh,
toy.
the AEW. Yeah, no, we have a child's toy AEW belt, not the real one.
I got
we
the
were
child's
talking about-
toy
you have the same
AEW
one.
belt. I wouldn't need it.
swore- When you had it though, I thought it was the real thing, didn't you?
Wait,
I
what?
had
That's
I
the
had
same
everybody
one we had.
worked.
Yeah.
Yours isn't an adult-sized one?
No, it's a toy. There's the Velcro and everything.
Yeah. But I thought it, yeah.
How
When I
did you
fly-
do that?
Yeah,
You're like a magician.
it looked like the real
Because
thing.
the light helps with the belt, so it looks like it's
Yeah, but
it
the
shines.
size. Doesn't the light change the size of it? It's crazy.
No, I just have small shoulders.
Yeah, I was gonna say Willie's smaller than we are.
Yeah, I was bigger though. I lost weight because police training. It helps.
Oh yeah. I'm fat. I need to lose weight.
You look like you've lost weight.
Yeah.
Jan, I need you to fix my hair.
Yeah, I got gym class tomorrow too at 8:30. Ouch.
Fix that bobby pin.
Me and my friend were talking, and I was like, "How the fuck am I gonna survive that?"
That's rough.
Oh yeah.
I will have no problem touching you. Stephanie, why would I waste my time getting involved in your affairs?
Yeah, Tristan is
Chest.
she's well, she had some surgery
Yeah,
as
she
well.
has created a whole new face for her.
Yeah. Harvey Whippleman.
Who's that?
Bye, Harvey. He was a manager. He was Adam Baum's manager. He was Giant Gonzalez's manager. Several other people who I'm not remembering right now.
They have focused so much on Drew Carey every
He's got
single
big,
segment.
and he's got his big pay-per-view comic special coming up.
I want to know the buy rate for that.
Hold up, is that D'Lo Brown?
That is D'Lo Brown. I don't remember this at all. It's
What?
Tiger Ali Singh in the yellow, D'Lo Brown in the blue.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the headbangers in the red. That's headbanger Mosh, I think.
I think you're right. I've only seen the headbangers like twice, but I think you're right.
Change your plan.
I don't.
I'm going to take this division away from you, Tiger, because
You've been replaced. That's not a good look. It's not a good look, Penny Mac.
Yeah, Switch says Mosh. Yeah, definitely. Also known as Beaver Cleavage, very briefly. He was
Cleavage.
Beaver Cleavage. Oh, you don't know about Beaver Cleavage? He was
No.
a character. They did these vignettes. They were black and white, like a 50s sitcom. Except
Yeah.
Beaver Cleavage had a crush on his mother. It only lasted for like 3 weeks or something like that. Yeah, he wanted to fuck his mother.
What is up with Vince and like
I can
incest?
understand why.
God.
Yeah, like that infamous one where it was the pregnancy angle with Steph that they wanted her to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And Vince was the father, and Steph was like, no.
he's just evil and bad to the bone.
I forgot about that.
Then became
Oh,
a
man.
woman beater. Wait, in the storyline or in reality?
They wanted to do a
He is a man who the
storyline.
Say what?
About women beating?
They wanted to do the storyline where Stephanie got pregnant, and
Oh yeah,
then
no. He was asking about the
Yeah.
in the comments.
Oh, okay. And then Mosh became a woman beater. Or Beaver Cleavage did. I think they switched his name.
No. Vince McMahon had an I Quit match with Stephanie McMahon on a pay-per-view.
Oh, he's talking about, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vince had a match with Stephanie at No Mercy, I think. 2001, 2?
He's got that balcony from his steroids. Triple H
Yeah.
is...
Is that like MJF has back me, you think?
Oh, maybe. Triple H is like the most nothing wrestler who's been in a big matches.
Yeah.
Olympic medals have really evolved over the years.
Yeah. I don't know if those are real, babe.
I don't think it's like wearing his actual.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I forget that things in wrestling aren't real sometimes. I believe, you know?
What do you think, Willie? They doing one more title change or what?
I mean, they had Ivory retain the women's belt. I feel like they could do 2 for 2. I'm gonna say Kurt Angle. Wait a minute. Where were we? 2001. Where were we back? 19, 18, 16. We're gonna have a new champion.
All right.
If it's the Mania I'm thinking of, without spoiling, I think we have a new champion.
Not. Yeah, nobody spoil it in case people haven't seen this show.
Yeah, no.
Oh dear.
I do my homework.
Man, it's a creepy fucker, you know? After seeing all this shit, after what we know about him now, it's so creepy.
The fact that like Trish is like was like so fine with doing most of the shit too.
People will do crazy shit to be on television.
Yes, they will.
And even then they were probably coerced too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So maybe only Stephanie McMahon is allowed to say WWF because she's the only one they haven't been bleeping it out for.
Apparently.
Yeah, because the way that they censor it for like casual fans, you make them think that they're saying WW fuck.
I'm surprised they didn't try to change it to that.
Oh, they on my Netflix, Kurt Angle said World Wrestling Federation Championship and it wasn't censored.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ours just said Entertainment Champion.
Well, that's the subtitles.
That's the subtitles, but
Yeah.
on
Oh, I
my
thought you meant-
audio it said Federation. Yeah.
I thought you meant on the subtitles that said it. I see.
Yeah, no, it was on the subtitles. Mine said Entertainment as well, but when he was talking, he said World Wrestling Federation. They didn't censor it.
That would be a long bleep. Bleeping out Federation. That would take a minute, you know.
Mhm.
World Wrestling motherfucking
I
Championship.
think maybe you can say World Wrestling Federation, but you can't say WWF.
Oh, because that's what they got sued.
Oh, World Wildlife Fund. Yeah, they wouldn't want to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, Federation, it wouldn't even be that bad.
You got acetaminophen.
Yeah, and then Triple H also said Federation.
I mean, I liked Triple H back then, but I was for Kurt Angle, definitely.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I did my tastes weren't as discerning back then. I liked him when he was in DX, really. But then eventually when he became part of the main event scene, I was like, this guy is just nothing. Nothing.
Well, I mean,
sometimes. Oh, go ahead, Willie.
No, it's all good. Read the comment and then I'll say my thought.
Switch says sometimes I forget how good Angle was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I put him top 10 ever, no doubt.
Oh, he's definitely in the top 10 ever. Like Kurt Angle does not get enough flowers. Like in his prime, he showed you how a good crossover star would be.
Yeah.
Maybe I should call 1-800-FLECT.
Oh man, that's how old this is.
They would just be like, the number you have trying to reach is unavailable. But what I was gonna say is like, obviously I'm way too young to be like, oh, when he was in this, and because obviously when I was born, Triple H for lifer in the main event scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I want to say it was like the one person who like really was in the tag team division a whole lot and then became a main eventer. That was Roman Reigns, and I had the same feeling. Like this guy just sucks. And then he became the tribal chief, and it was just like, not bad.
I used to hate Roman, but I like him pretty well now.
Yeah, I feel like they did a very good job in making Roman believable.
Yeah.
I think it was his leukemia, honestly. Like
that's part of it.
When everyone turned and became like supportive of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
shit food out of him, not because he was a good heel, but because people just hated him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he was shoved down everybody's throats, and he was always in the main event, always protected, and everyone was just like, "Boo this man!" Yeah, I will say the leukemia really helped in getting him cheers, but it was really the tribal chief stuff that really made everyone be like, you should have just made him a heel the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, was Trish screwing around with Vince or Kurt Angle? Because she's with everybody now.
Yeah, I don't know what was the. I don't remember what the Trish and Angle connection is, but Trish like was trying to get with Triple H and was trying to get with Vince. So Stephanie ultra hates her. So I don't remember what Angle and Trish Stratus had going, except
Yeah,
maybe
I
she
remember
just wanted to be there. I don't know.
because I remember like Kurt had the love triangle with Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was around that time, and it was just like Kurt Angle was just like, screw you, I'm gonna go around with Trish.
Mm,
This is weird from a casual fan's eyes.
yeah. Yeah.
Now I understand what everybody thinks about the current WWE product. What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, Linda McMahon is catatonic and in a wheelchair at this point.
Oh, this was when. Oh, and I think it was the WrestleMania of this year where they had Vince and Trish make out, and then
I think
Linda
that's right.
was just standing there, just blank stare. And I remember watching that, being like, "How the hell are you people fine with this?"
She's going to be in charge of our education system.
Yep. Secretary of Education.
Hey guys, if it's on TV, it ain't cheating. Ding.
Switch says, kind of weird not hearing "You Suck" with Kurt's theme.
I said
It
it
is.
in my head.
Yeah, I heard it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
John Cena came out on Raw. Like, I could hear like Cena sucks, you know? No, just because I heard it for so long. I don't think it. I thought it became like the Kurt Angle "You suck" eventually, you know, where it's like in term of endearment. It's just weird to not hear it.
I love Cena.
I do
I think
too.
he's fantastic.
In my WWE 2K24, I have wrestlers' themes as my menu music.
Yeah.
So whenever Kurt Angle's theme would play, I would just think "You suck," even though it would just have like the music notes. It's just like I can't hear that song without the "You suck."
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's one of the only people I've ever seen whose like neck is thicker than his head.
And then like that whole thing where they started
Bad
chanting "You
boy.
suck."
He's a bad
How
boy.
do you even do that? What do you do to get your neck muscles bigger than your head?
I don't know.
You just like lift weights with
If
your
it's
neck.
about Kurt Angle,
Oh,
if
maybe.
it's about Kurt Angle, you got to break it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he broke his neck in the Olympics and still won the gold
Yeah,
medal.
I remember that. Yeah.
Won
Oh, he
a
broke
gold
it
medal
actually
with a
during the Olympics.
Yes,
Oh,
and he kept going. It was like
1996.
Yeah, he's
it's
badass.
like amazing.
Yeah,
I think that was actually what got the attention of the WWF. It was just like, if you could do that, man, you can do what we do.
yeah, he became one of the best ever. Just wow. Still the only gold medalist to be in WWF. Is that correct?
No.
No.
No, Gable Steveson, that guy from the 2020 Olympics they tried to get.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of him.
I thought, wasn't there a woman gold medalist in WWE?
Yeah, they signed one
Yeah.
at around the same time.
Yeah, I remember reading about it.
They just
I don't remember what her name was or what sport it was.
never. What the fuck was her name? They never used her. So either she's training or
Yeah.
woman.
Switch says, did Mark Henry win a gold?
I think
No, he was a
just-
strong man.
No.
Yeah, strongman
Yeah.
contest.
Mensa Stock.
Mensa?
Say what?
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
That's what
Like MENS?
Tamira Mensa Stock is her name. Is WWE's first ever female Olympic gold medalist and the first black wrestler to win an Olympic gold medal in women's freestyle. She made her WWE debut on NXT Level Up, I think a year or two ago.
Huh. Maybe it did not go up.
2024 in July. So she's still there.
Oh, okay. I wonder if her parents named her after Mensa, like the super high IQ club.
I don't know, because it was a hyphen name, Mensa Stock.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Maybe she was married to a Mensa.
Last names, yeah.
Or yeah, either she was married to a Mensa or it was like a mom and dad double name. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, you're wearing your alien plugs. Is that for our alien overlords that we're going to meet soon?
I completely forgot about that woman's gold medalist. So yeah, there's been at least three that we know of Olympic medalists to be in the WWE.
And wasn't Ronda Rousey in the Olympics?
One of which is still wrestling.
Is that right?
I don't know.
She
Never watched the Summer Olympics.
She was in the Olympics, but she didn't get gold. I don't think. I think she got bronze or silver. Yeah.
Yeah, I think bronze, but I don't really remember.
And then she went to the UFC and then the WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely not a gold medalist. Yeah, but I think she was in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
What,
Same
judo?
with Chad Gable. He was in judo, yeah. Chad Gable was also in the Olympics, but he didn't win.
Wasn't Ty Mello? I know it's a different company, but wasn't she in the Olympics
I don't know.
for Brazil?
I don't know why
I
you
don't
keep
think so.
asking me. I don't know. I obviously don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm the one who started this by saying Kurt Angle is the only one. Remember?
No.
No, that's what happened.
Oh, wait, no, I do remember. But I was talking about another company, so I thought maybe you knew more about
And
that.
then the young guy goes and is like, actually, no, he's not. He is not the only one. Me and my friend Mark compiled all the data.
Ty, what's her name? Ty Mello. I swear she was in, like, at least in the, like, on a team. I don't know if she actually competed, but for Brazil.
Hmm.
I think they talked about it on the AW All Access.
Triple H's offense is just so uninspired.
Oh God!
Just a generic brawler at this point.
Stephanie's voice there. Come on, honey. If someone screamed like that, I'd be like, shut up. I'm trying to wrestle a match.
Oh.
I think these guys have been outside the ring for way more than 10 seconds at that point. Ring the bell.
Pretty much every world title match during this period was like no DQ.
Oh, well, there you go. It's Earl Hebner. Freaking worst referee in the world. There we go.
I didn't call it no DQ. I mean, they didn't call it no DQ, but essentially that's what was up.
No DQ, but that's my favorite ice cream.
System they have on the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
With, like, the metal girders. It looks so cool.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's like a halo of, like,
he just did this.
Yeah, no, it's sport.
And then he walks. God, that's fucking heaven. Triple H sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're out there and you like Triple H. I can't.
It's like slow motion throwing.
Well, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I wasn't there in Triple H's prime, but
damn,
I could understand your opinion to an extent.
Yeah.
Especially since like half of his opponents are so much better than him.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
they have to carry him in a match.
Yeah, I feel like when he was in DX, he tried harder, and also he wasn't as like voided out. I think he could move better. Also,
I think he just like was having more fun because it was an actual character with personality that he got to do.
He also wasn't the main focus like of that group. It was entirely like Shawn Michaels and then him.
Yeah.
You know, so everyone
Well,
was
but
like,
remember,
so focused on Shawn.
there was the DX 2.0 where he was the leader, though. Remember?
Yeah, that is true.
With he and the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, X-Pac, and China.
Wasn't Rick Rude in that too, or was he in the original?
He was in the original. Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the original. Yeah, it was Rick Rude, China, Triple H, and Shawn.
Yeah, I forget that.
And he
Oh yeah,
managed-
and then 2.0 was
He
when
was
they
the
brought in.
manager.
Okay.
He was the manager.
I love Rick Rude.
Yeah, Rick Rude, one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time to me.
One of the best to never win a world title.
Well, no,
I said
technically,
one of.
no. Technically, he did have a world title. He was the WCW International World Champion.
Okay,
Which
I should say in the WWE.
Oh, okay.
I know he was WCW champion, and no, he wasn't NWA.
No,
No,
only
I
one
was
world
thinking-
title.
Yeah,
WCW International World Title, which was one of the names that they called the Big Gold Belt. It was the NWA title, and then it
That's
became
why.
the International World Title, and then it became the WCW World Title.
that's why I was thinking he was NWA world champion. It was because of the big gold.
Rick Rude's body is so confusing. Like, he's so muscular and his waist is so tiny.
Yeah.
Like, when I watch him wrestle, I'm like, how are you shaped like that and a human? You know? It's like wild.
Roids.
Yeah, he was super duper on steroids.
He's got a good little tush, I'll tell you that, and a good mustache.
He's got a great
Basically, everybody was on steroids.
yeah.
And he always had the coolest tights. Anyone that airbrushes their face or their opponent's face on their tights, I love it.
My favorite Rick Rude gear was when it was I think it was in a WrestleMania, and he had the Intercontinental Championship on the front of his tights.
What are you doing?
Showing a picture of Rick Rude with the
Oh.
big gold
Well,
belt.
with the international, yeah, never win a world
International.
title. I need to do more of my homework, I guess. What about Piper and Jake? That's why I said one of the best. I know about Piper. I know about
Piper
Jake.
probably is number one, I think.
I know about Dusty.
Oh, that's what
I
Twitch
know
said.
about
Oh,
Razor Ramon.
yeah, true.
Dusty was a champion as well, I think. Yeah, NWA.
Oh, NWA, yeah.
What about IRS?
Several times. IRS was never a world champion, no, dear.
Robbed.
Technically,
Robbed of all opportunities.
He was a world tag
Technically-
team champion.
Technically, Cody Rhodes finished the story in terms of NWA in 2018 because he was the NWA world champion just like his father.
Ah. I remember that. I remember that now.
Yeah, he beat Nick Aldis for the belt. And now Nick Aldis is his boss. Isn't it crazy how the universe works?
Yeah. That's why in the wrestling biz, you can never say never. I've learned that many times over.
Oh,
You never know what the fuck's going to happen. Like, I
Yeah,
never thought Triple H
Piper-
would be in charge because he married Vince McMahon's daughter, and then Vince McMahon became a sexual predator. I never thought any of that would happen, and it all
I don't
happened.
think anybody thinks any of that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I feel like I could have told you that about Vince.
Well, yeah, maybe.
And
Well,
if you
I think
watch
the signs
wrestling,
were there for
as a
Vince.
woman,
Yeah.
like, yes, sexual predator. Like he stamped it on his own head.
Yeah. God damn, dear.
What, the guy who hits on women like half his age on TV? Being a predator? No.
See, I always thought it was him getting this like other side of himself out, but it turns out that's who he really was. He was
I
just
remember
like,
that was like the whole point of that Netflix documentary. Is that Vince or is that Mr. McMahon? It's like both.
if Triple H never got with Steph, would he have ever got a push like he did? Not like he
No.
did,
No.
but world champion, I think
Yeah.
so.
At
But
least
not like
one.
he became. No, yeah, at least once. but
He
not
wouldn't
like he
be
was
a
bang.
14-time world champion, multi-time WrestleMania main eventer, like everything under
Whoop.
the sun. Hey, we got a chick
Yeah.
fight. Woohoo!
The most, and again, I hate to just harp on Triple H, the most undeserving wrestler of his accolades in the history of the business to me.
Goldberg.
No, I like Goldberg. I
Never
like
liked
Goldberg.
him. Never liked
Oh,
Goldberg.
Well, see, you
Even
weren't
when-
there.
even
I
when-
was there during the
I
undefeated
watched
streak.
a lot of the WCW stuff. Even when I watched that WCW stuff, Goldberg never hit it for me. I remember watching it with my mother. I think it was like the best of WCW Nitro. So I didn't watch the pay-per-views. I watched Nitro.
Nitros
I
were good.
remember I was ranting to my mother. I was like, I never got the hype towards Goldberg because my mother's such a big Goldberg fan. It's like, Goldberg sucks.
I mean, he's not like the best technical wrestler or a good technical wrestler. He just had it, man. He was
Just a football guy.
Yeah, but I mean, he had like the aura. It was all people loved him coming in and squashing people. Everybody loved it.
Hell,
What
Vince
is
just
that guy wearing? Is she just wearing like a bodysuit?
It's like a
body
big
suit
lavender
and a
sweater.
No, I meant
yeah.
underneath it.
Oh, I
A
think
bodysuit, yeah.
Pants.
Yeah, I like Goldberg. Should he be coming out of retirement? Probably not. But it looks like he is.
If Ric Flair still has one match left in him.
No, he changed his mind.
Okay. Oh, I didn't
Flair
know.
changed his
Thank
mind.
God.
He now says he is never coming back to wrestling.
Good.
I think everyone's reaction made him change his mind
Has Mick Foley changed his mind?
about what?
One more death
Maybe.
match.
He changed his mind.
Okay, good.
He changed his mind, yeah.
Why are they focusing so much on this? We have a WWE Championship match right now.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the show.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about something with Mick Foley. That was
No, that's all good. That's all good.
Well, the first two matches were really good. I thought.
This one, it's like I don't really have much of an emotion towards this match.
Yeah, no. It's
But
been
maybe
so
that's just
slow.
maybe that's just this is slow, and then me being like, can we watch the Rumble now?
Yeah. Switch says Goldberg was over for what he did, just not the best in the ring, right? Which Regal showed that, yes. If you're out there, or Willie, if you've never seen Goldberg versus Steven Regal in WCW, that's one to watch. Because Regal, like, wrestled him, put him in holds and stuff, and Goldberg was kind of trying to keep up with it, and it was not good. And Regal, like, fought more than he should have against Goldberg. And Goldberg, of course, eventually won, but I think Regal was fired like within the week. I could be wrong on that part, but everybody in the back hated him for what he did to Goldberg. But it's an interesting match to watch. It's very awkward. It's like him constantly trying to make Goldberg sell, and Goldberg constantly trying to no sell.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's awkward.
That sounds like a cluster, like waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it for this.
Well, from the sounds of it, it did happen.
Real sorry.
Oh, now we're getting Kurt Angle offense after Triple H controlled like 3/4 of this match.
Yeah, finally he's gonna do his moonsault.
Oh, nope.
No.
Climbing up the rips like he's going up a ladder.
Huh.
Oh, boo.
Which says Regal said one of the higher ups told him to do that to Goldberg.
Huh.
Do you know who? Razor's Edge.
I mean, I could have a conspiracy as to who it is.
Oh, Bischoff.
Russo.
Russo was not there then.
Oh, Bischoff.
Yeah. This was like 90. It was late 97 or early 98. I don't recall.
Oh, yeah, because Russo was there like dying days, like 01. Yeah.
99. Halloween Havoc 99 through, I don't know. He was only there for like 3 months at first. And then they brought him back in April of 2000.
Jesus.
And that was the Bischoff and Russo raid.
I will always remember reading about Bash at the Beach and the shit that went on there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I watched The Dark Side of the Ring about it, and I read about it. I've not watched it. I would very much love to, but I've never seen it.
Switch says, I think, Barry Taylor. Oh, maybe. I was just thinking maybe Bischoff because Hogan didn't want Goldberg getting so popular or something. You know, that's my guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Goldberg getting over that doesn't work for me, brother.
Now, I saw somebody with the idea today online to turn Hulk Hogan heel, start a new NWO with some of the younger wrestlers to help them get over it. Just lean into people booing him.
I heard about that too.
Back.
I heard about that too, where it was like, oh, because of everybody booing Hogan at Raw on Netflix, they're planning on bringing Hulk Hogan back as a heel manager. And I'm there like, they're not going to do that. Like, I don't think Triple H is that fucking like tone deaf to his audience. That won't work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Though, congrats on WWE, though. They got 4 million viewers on Netflix. Very good job.
I heard several different numbers.
It was 4 million, like internationally, and 2 million in the US. But some AEW freakazoids, not you guys, but Stans, tried saying that they got 666,000, like only 60,000 people.
600,000. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. That's what confused me. I saw that. Yeah, okay. So they got 6, and now they came out and said they got 6 million, right?
WWE and Netflix came out and said they got 4 million in total, 2 million in the US.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm sorry.
Because Netflix isn't out in a lot of the big territories like Japan, India, China. They're working on that, but so it's really just great. It's really like now just like US, Canada, Mexico, and the UK. Like those are kind of the only markets that really have it right now.
Oh, so yeah. See, I thought I said on a show we did, I said Dynamite won, but I had wrong information apparently. So I'm sorry about that, people.
Don't read everything you hear, folks. When I saw that, I was like, bullshit.
Well, see, I thought it made sense because AEW was on cable and streaming. You know, I thought it made sense, but.
Yeah,
I also expected Raw to get a bigger number, so that it makes sense now. Yeah.
Well, Dynamite on Max, I think, did a decent number too, didn't they? They had like almost 1 million. I think it was a little bit less. On
Who,
Max.
AEW?
Yeah.
Oh, total they got. I forget what it was. 1 point something. They like doubled their audience.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah,
see,
so
you should have just been on streaming platforms the entire time. I said it 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm. So
Willie wins again.
That's good for them. I mean, that's great for them, doubling their audience. I think it's just going to get larger too.
Stone Cold. Oh,
wait, is it? No, there he is.
It's coming out beating the hell out of your favorite wrestler.
Bam.
So my prediction's going to be wrong then? How the hell did he win the belt before Mania then?
My lips are sealed.
No Way Out, maybe? If they did a No Way Out? Yeah, they did a No Way Out.
Yeah,
WWF was the best ever. Yep, it was.
See, I was a WCW guy. I mean, I watched them both. Don't get me wrong. I watched ECW too. But my favorite back then was ECW, and then when they went out of business, WCW was my favorite.
My grandfather was the WCW guy.
Oh yeah, bam,
My
stunner.
my grandfather was young. Don't get me wrong. He was a
Yeah.
young guy, right? So don't think you're old.
I know
My
I'm old.
mother was like everything. WWF, WCW, ECW, and
Mhm.
my dad was WWF all the way, I think. No, he watched a little bit of WCW on the side. He was a casual.
WCW had it all. They had hardcore matches. They had luchadors. They had other cruiserweights. They had the big
That's
stars.
it.
I mean, 2, 3.
Wow.
Not as
Damn,
good as
you
I was hoping. Very slowly paced. Didn't let Kurt Angle do his thing either.
No, like Kurt
Triple
Angle.
H.
Kurt Angle in that match, at least from what I saw, looked like a bitch.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold comes out, and then boom. I don't know, man. I think when we do our worst match of the night, could be a contender.
No, it's a contender.
It's a contender, but I don't think it actually is. I think it's
No.
obvious what the actual worst one is, but
Yes.
yeah, we won't spoil it. But this would definitely be second worst, unless the Rumble completely sucks, which, from what I've heard, it didn't.
I don't think. Yeah.
I hope WWE brings back Indy Hartwell in the future. I don't know about that. Maybe if she gets over in the Indies.
Kurt Angle pinned HHH.
HHH. Jerry, it was the damn rattlesnake.
And if you just tuned in with us, we are at 1 hour, 38 minutes, 24 seconds.
I will say this pay-per-view does not feel like long. You know how usually you get to the hour and a half mark of a pay-per-view, and especially these days, and you're just like, oh god.
Sometimes. AEW
Sometimes
shows, I don't feel like that. I love them.
AEW shows, like, yeah, when it's good, I don't feel like that. But most WWE pay-per-views nowadays, I'm there like, oh gee, and they'll sometimes be 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I'm still just dead.
Speaking of which, K Fabulous tapped out. I don't think. I think just because it's she had a long day. I don't think it has anything to do with the quality of the show.
Awesome. I'm sorry. 10.5 hours at work. I'm tired.
Yeah, she was at work for 10.5 hours.
I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so I can't.
And got 4 hours.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fair though. I would probably do the same thing if I had that big of a day.
Johnny says Indy should go to TNA. I don't even know. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is.
Indy Hartwell is a current wrestler who got released from WWE last year. She was mainly an NXT and Raw talent that wasn't really used. Oh, New Orleans is where Royal Rumble 2001 is.
It's so fitting that we're right here in New Orleans because the Royal Rumble 2001 is like one big pot to Malak.
No.
Is the Undertaker together with Kane? Kane wants to buy the Undertaker a box of chocolates. Undertaker wants to tinkle Kane's big red nipple. Who takes it?
The Rock at his absolute peak.
Yeah.
The Bucky Action kick right over the top rope.
I was a big Rock fan until he won the world title from Mick Foley, and then I
No,
held
yeah.
it personally against him. I mean, I knew it was, obviously I knew back then it was a work, but I hated it.
It was like a terrible booking decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Rumble time.
It is main event. Yeah, main event time.
You said 27 present day wrestlers, 2 past legends, and Drew Carey.
Yeah, well, it was obvious because we didn't want to spoil it earlier that the celebrity guest was Drew Carey, but they showed so much of him tonight
Yeah.
that it was just like, I shouldn't say tonight. It was technically 25 years ago, but 24 years ago. But man,
I tell you,
I'm
said
very
I'm not old. This is how old I am. I got up out of the chair the other day and hurt my knee standing up. Not like jumped out of the chair, just stood up.
Yeah.
Something in my knee popped, and now it hurts like hell.
I slipped on ice getting home from the grocery store earlier this morning before I went to school. And my knee was hurting me almost the entire day, to the point where my friend was like, "Hey, you should get that checked." And I'm like, it will be fine. I sounded like an old man. It's good now, thank God, because I got to sit.
Yeah, dude, ice will fuck you up.
Yeah, ice,
I mean,
especially in the land of the polite. Ice isn't polite. Oh man.
When it ices here, I don't even leave the house. Like seriously, I don't.
Yeah, I'm forced to leave the house. Like that's the thing. It's like I'm a full-time student and I work, so it's kind of like.
Well, and snow isn't really an excuse in Canada, right?
Well, exactly. It's just like, well, go. Oh, by the way, speaking of Canada, my shirt. Give me my Timmies and nobody gets hurt.
Tim Hortons, right?
Tim Hortons, yeah.
Tim Hortons.
I had 2 cups today. I really need to calm down.
I've never been to Canada. I would like to.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
I'd like to. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Kinda. Robin, or Kay, have you been to Canada?
Yeah.
I'm biased.
She said, yeah. I thought you had. Where?
The Montreal Fringe Festival or Comedy Festival or something, maybe.
Okay. She went to Montreal.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Which is?
It was Toronto.
No, she says no. Toronto. She doesn't know.
Comedy festival there.
I think there is.
Yeah, that's what I went to.
Yeah.
If it was French,
Toronto.
it was probably Montreal.
I was a child. I think it was Toronto.
Oh, you were a child. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Toronto. I've been.
You're in Ontario, is that right?
Ontario. Yep.
I thought so. Okay.
Same province as Toronto.
Yeah, that much I know. I know that.
I know nothing.
I know Vancouver's in British Columbia. I know everything I learned about Canada. I learned from wrestling. I know Winnipeg is in Manitoba.
Yes.
I know you got the is there something called the Northwest Territory, the Yukon Territory?
Yes. There's 3 territories and 9 provinces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the difference is. I haven't taken a geography class ever since grade 8. So it's just the memory is just jogging me.
Have you ever watched Degrassi Junior High?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
What? You never watched that?
I don't.
Oh
No.
my goodness, dude. It's okay. It's this teen drama / comedy from the 80s. And it's Canadian. It's super Canadian. Like you saying grade 8 made me think of it. Because they'll be like, oh, you don't count. You're just a grade 8 and stuff like that. And it's all these Canadian kids.
Oh, geez.
And they used to make us watch it in school. But like they're these like 8th graders. They're like doing acid and getting pregnant and all kinds of shit like that.
Drake was on it.
Jeez.
Just someday, just look up Degrassi Junior High.
That sounds
And just
that sounds
watch
very
one.
Canadian. Yeah.
Oh,
So it is Jeff
those.
Hardy and Right to Censor Man.
Bull
number
Buchanan.
one. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. You were talking to me about that movie, and then the Right to Censor theme played again. I was like, oh.
No, it was a show. There's a ton of episodes.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
that
show.
would be even better.
Yeah, they used to in middle school. They every like Tuesday or Monday or something, we had to watch an episode of it. And at that time, it was like 10 years old, and like I said, Canadian. Everyone's all like grade 8 and a boat and
A boot.
a
Yeah.
boat, and they call each other broomheads. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. That's what
No,
happens.
I've personally never heard it. That would have to probably be like a way out west Canadian thing, probably like a Alberta thing or Saskatchewan. I don't know.
I
don't
think
even
they're
know about
Ontario. They're in Ontario, I believe.
it's disappointing that we're
Oh,
not talking.
geez. Because I'm Northern Ontario, so that must be an Ottawa or Toronto kind of thing. Bone. What did you
gotta
say?
check it.
Broomhead?
Broomhead.
I've never heard that term in my life.
I hadn't until they played that for us in middle school.
Oh wow. Who's number 3? Oh, Matt Hardy.
You're ahead of me.
Oh yeah. I should probably not spoil the entrance then.
Matt Hardy.
Both Hardy boys in the matchup. Aw, poor Val Venus.
No, that's Bull Buchanan.
Oh, you look like Val Venus.
A little.
Buchanan.
About, a little.
Yeah, you looked a little bit like him. I thought that was him.
Mm-mm.
Now people are gonna roast me in the replay.
It's fine. That would be like me watching something from like 1982 and not knowing who someone was, though,
So in this time, were the Hardys broken up, or are they just fighting just because it's the Royal Rumble match?
Just because it's the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't think they really properly had a feud until like 2008, 2009.
Somewhere, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I believe they went on, there was a triple threat ladder match, I believe, at WrestleMania 17. Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys.
Oh, yeah, that was why I was like, why the hell are they fighting right now?
Yeah. Every man for himself.
Yeah, just because it's the Royal Rumble match. I
Want
guess
that
this was
world
at the
title
time
shot.
where it wasn't that obvious that you can also work together or stand there
Right.
the whole time. Oh, there we
Right.
go. Now they're like, okay, let's go and work together.
Here's a trivia. What was the first Royal Rumble where the winner got the world title shot at WrestleMania?
That was Royal Rumble 1993, won by Yokozuna.
Yes, it was.
Ah,
I knew. I wasn't sure if you would know, but of course you do.
I know because I did a quiz video where it was like, who won the Rumble, who was the runner-up, and what was the champion they faced at WrestleMania, and it said it started with 1993. So I was like, oh, because I know the first few Rumbles they didn't.
Right. It was just in fact, Hulk Hogan won in 90 when he was world champion.
Yeah. And then 92, Ric Flair won the title in the Rumble.
Yeah, one of the best Rumbles for me, 92.
And then all the rest were just like, yeah, it's a Rumble.
Yeah. I enjoyed 94, but I think that has more to do with nostalgia than anything else. There goes Farouk. Of course, formerly known as Ron Simmons. He was the first black world champion in WCW.
Oh, he was the world champion over there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
92. I
Well, that was
think
a
he
bit of-
lost it to Vader. I think so.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a bit of trivia I didn't know.
I didn't realize that was WCW.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Drew Carey.
That was
And
such a missed opportunity to play the Price is Right music because he's coming on down. Do, 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 do.
Lord.
Do, 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 do.
In his Adidas tracksuit. I'm glad I didn't wear mine tonight.
And his glasses.
I am Drew Carey.
He should have worn like those things where you wear glasses where you put it around so that way you could wear your glasses when you're doing something highly athletic or something.
Yeah.
No, not Drew Carey.
That was terrible.
That was terrible, that drop kick. He shouldn't have sold that shit.
Drew's just there like, oh, yay. Drew, you have an opportunity right now. It's right in front of you.
He wants that world title shot.
Oh,
Angle versus Drew Carey at WrestleMania.
that would be a 5-star match.
Oh, there they go.
They eliminated each other. Drew didn't have to lift a finger.
Dum-dums.
Come on, Drew.
That made the Hardys look really stupid.
They often made the Hardys look really stupid.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
And Kane used to be awesome until he started talking.
My name is Kane.
Oh, I was fine with that. That was cool.
I was not fine with that.
I liked it. Suck it. I know. I like that. I thought that was cool.
I will set you on fire.
And then he became a real creep. And then he became the fucking, what is he, the mayor of Knoxville, isn't he?
Knox County. I don't know if that's like just a little part of Knoxville or.
No, I think he's the mayor of Knoxville.
Huh.
Because down here, it goes state, county, city.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you advertise Drew Carey this much, I mean, you're going to have him last a long time.
Oh, dear. That was like $80. Kane should have taken that and just flipped over the top rope.
Well, especially in the economy like that, man, I'd take $80.
Raven.
I forgot he did that.
There he
I
goes.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot he eliminated himself. I thought Kane just decimated him.
At this point, I'm for Raven.
Did he do anything? Am I right?
No,
Yes.
he did nothing physical.
Okay.
No, Drew was just there collecting his paycheck
Yeah.
and trying to give money away. I still would have taken it and then just, decimated him.
Oh,
Oh.
everybody got to remember the Royal Rumble is no DQ, and You can go under anything. Well, you can go under any rope, is what I meant to say.
You go under the rope, you through the rope, you just can't go over the top.
Through the ring, so you kind of can go.
You can also
Al
go under the
Snow.
ring. Al Snow, yep.
The ref's pulling him away. There's no DQ in the Rumble. Let him kick the shit out of Raven if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just in the Rumble.
No, he's not in the Rumble.
Yeah, they won't let him in the ring. Oh, no, they are.
Oh,
Oh, so now he's in the Rumble?
I guess.
Because the
I think
clock
so.
went. Yeah, the clock went and he didn't do it. And I think the subtitle said, well, now it's official. So
Yeah.
Al Snow's just an early entrant. Cool.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Throwing garbage and plants all around the ring. Weird. What?
Oh, and a bowling ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh. Those poor future kids of Raven. Ow. That hurts. That hurts. So
oh my God. He really fired that in there.
no hesitation, no nothing.
Oh, that's
So are they
kinda
gonna
weird.
go? Are they gonna do the whole rest of this Rumble with all this garbage in the ring?
I don't think so, no. I'm pretty sure no.
They're just gonna clear all of it out, or what?
I'm sure someone does, you know. Oh, JR just said something about a hurricane going through New Orleans. It's
Uh-oh.
kind of spooky.
Stay in the back.
Good.
Perry Saturn.
With Terry.
Terry Reynolds?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was Dustin Rhodes' wife.
There's no Moppy.
No, this is when he was actually taken seriously.
Well, at least he was taken seriously. Was this after or before Moppy? Before?
I believe this was before.
What the hell did Perry Saturn do to piss off Vince McMahon in order to do Moppy?
I think there actually was something, but I don't remember what it was.
Where it was like, we have nothing else for you creatively. Here's like the only way we can get you over.
Good. I just realized my head is on the Rock's body.
Wow.
Yeah, because I can't remember what year it was now. I was going to say Benoit, Malenko, Guerrero, and Saturn all went to WWF. Was it the end of 99 or the end of 2000?
It was 99, I think.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the end of 99.
The Radicals or something like that.
Yep. Yeah, they gave Chris Benoit the WCW World title, and he was like, thanks, bye.
Yeah. I'm going to join all my friends here.
Yeah. Well, because they made Kevin Sullivan Booker again, and Chris Benoit stole Kevin Sullivan's wife. They did not like each other. But Kevin Sullivan did that to show the locker room, look, I don't care. I'll make him the world champion.
Well,
Here
Steve Blackman.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. No, this wouldn't be him. Sorry. I was going to say, was that Dr. Death Steve Williams?
No.
No. They're two different people. I stopped myself in the middle of my sentence. Steve Williams, the guy that they wanted to win the Brawl for All. I hope they have the Brawl for All on here. I'd very much like to watch that.
Oh Lord. Well, they were on Raws.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't like a one-time event.
Yeah, it was like on Raws. I think it was like 98, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so, yes. No, yeah, it definitely was, yeah.
I'll have to see if it's on Netflix. I doubt it, but
Did you see the Dark Side of the Ring about that?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Oh geez, like that was a disaster from the get-go.
It was rough, man. Every time it came on, I was like, "Oh, the fucking Brawl for All, Jesus Christ!"
And then they punished Bart Gunn for winning it,
Yeah,
but with a match against Butterbean at WrestleMania in a boxing match, nonetheless. Like what?
yeah. Butterbean beat the shit out of him.
Like that was your own fault for doing that.
At WrestleMania, I guess that was 15. Yeah,
Yeah, it would be 98.
Grandmaster Sexay, Jerry Lawler's son.
No wonder why Jerry Lawler was so happy. By the way, R.I.P. Brian Christopher.
Yeah.
That was tragic in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing about that the day of. Oh, it was so sad.
What did he die of?
He hung himself in a jail cell.
Christ Almighty! I didn't remember that.
He got arrested for something, and then
He had a drug problem. I know that much.
yeah, I don't know if it was like driving under the influence or speeding or something. He got pulled over, and then a day or so later, yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Like he was on life support. They waited for Jerry Lawler, went to visit the hospital, and then it was so bad.
That's terrible.
And then I think Jerry Lawler filed a wrongful death lawsuit on the jail for not watching over him.
Yeah.
Like they didn't put him on suicide watch or something like that.
Oh.
Sorry for all the fans if this is a sensitive subject, but I should have said that before.
It's fun. I don't know. We don't. I think people who watch this channel know we don't really do trigger warnings. Although I've been told we should.
Yeah.
But
I always be careful saying things like that, but in the moment, and especially because there's points where I'm gonna want to call the action, I just like go all out.
Yeah.
No, Holy, Kane eliminated a shit ton of people right there. Oh, well, there's one of the legends.
I think I know who it is. Here we go.
The man who was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion until Gunther took over that reign. The Honky Tonk Man.
Love him. There you go.
Wow. I did not think Honky Tonk Man would be in this Rumble. I'm so glad I didn't look up the entrance before doing this because I wanted to be surprised, and surprised I am.
Like I said, there's one more legend to come.
Yeah, sing your song, Honky Tonk.
Mm-hmm. He's going. He's getting going.
I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. Oh, Jesus.
Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man. No.
Just death.
Oh, my God.
He took that like a champ, though.
Yeah.
Especially like at the age he must have been at that time. Jeez, man, he was dedicated. Honky
Well,
tonk man.
Oh, and there he goes. He was in WCW to like 95, I think. And then I guess he was on the Indies at this point, I assume. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. The Rock, number 13. I thought we were way deeper in this Rumble, but no, 13. It's weird watching these newer pay-per-views, I will say, like these older pay-per-views, I would say, with how electric the fans were back in the day. Just goes to show how everyone was so into this wrestling shit back in the day. Now, if you tell people that you watch wrestling, it's like, what, you watching that fake shit, bro? What are you doing watching that fake shit, bro? Oh, The Good Father. Oh, like that's like what, the fourth time we heard Right to Censor's theme.
I thought I heard something. I thought our smoke alarm was going off.
Yeah, no, that was Right to Censor's theme again. I'll be right back. I think my phone is ringing.
Oh, there goes the Good Father, formerly known as the Godfather, formerly known as Papa Shango, formerly known as Kama Mustafa. That's all I got. I met him. Very nice. Met him while he was dressed as Papa Shango. That was my favorite character he did, definitely. If you've gotten off the time, we are at 2 hours 9 minutes 50 seconds. Taz. Kane's just been dominating. Here comes Taz. Let's see. Oh, man, fuck that.
Oh, Taz.
Oh, fuck that. That's terrible.
What happened?
He was in for like 6 seconds. That's terrible.
Just goes to show how much they saw in Taz back in the day. Yeah, now I think it's back down to Kane and The Rock.
Yep.
Because when I got out, I know that the Good Father was in there, and then he didn't last very long.
Rock knocked him out.
Yeah. He laid the smackdown, and then just Good Father jumped over the top rope.
Mm-hmm. Man, Kane really is a big dude. I hadn't seen him wrestle in a while.
Yeah, back in the day, he was like absolutely at his
Monstrous.
peak.
Yeah. Yep. What the hell happened? What? Oh, they're replaying Taz getting eliminated for some reason? Okay. Weird. Uh, people love counting down, you know? It's weird. This is when Bradshaw still had pentagrams on his tights. Like, they changed their gimmick, but Bradshaw just didn't bother to change his tights. Oh, it was a stiff clothesline. I was saying this is when Bradshaw, he was in the APA, but he still has the pentagram tights from the Ministry of Darkness. Just couldn't be bothered to change his tights, I guess.
Well, those were his favorite tights, probably.
They were his coolest tights, that's for sure.
I mean,
Oh,
they don't look too bad. And who would have thought that Bradshaw would ever be a future WWE champion?
I sure as fuck didn't, I tell you that.
No, I wouldn't have thought that if I was watching at the time either. I wasn't even alive when this Royal Rumble happened.
I was 17.
I was -2.
Me and like 7 other guys always got together and we got every WWF and ECW pay-per-view. Nobody else cared about WCW though. Prince Albert.
E-Train. Yeah, because it was like, thankfully, when I was watching, there was the network. So me and like my one buddy anyway we would meet up at his house because he had the network at the time. I had nothing. And we would watch whatever WWE pay-per-view happened because obviously we weren't going to pay $70 for an AEW pay-per-view. And we didn't really care about it at the time either. But yeah, it was a good time. I want to say the first AEW pay-per-view I ever ordered was All In 2023.
The first one we got was whenever MJF won the world title, whatever show that was. I think it was 20.
Full Gear. Yeah, Full Gear 2022.
Yeah.
We beat John Moxley.
Because they were so expensive, and I was like, I told Kay, I said, well, look, MJF's going to win the world title tonight. I want to see this, you know? And then we bought everyone since.
Yeah.
And we have every Blu-ray that AEW has released.
Oh, wow, you got a collection. Here in Canada, we can't buy those.
Really?
Like, unless we go on Shop AEW, yeah.
Oh, no, that's where I get mine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
DVDs, they did it first, and then they changed to Blu-rays, and we have every pay-per-view that they've put out.
Yeah, because DVDs are becoming obsolete now.
Oh, yeah.
It's either streaming or Blu-ray, but Blu-ray is on its way out too.
Yeah, I think 4K will replace it pretty soon, next couple of years.
Yeah, 4K is so expensive.
Yeah, movies are like twice as much as they were on DVD, but the picture is a lot better.
Yeah,
I care about that kind of stuff. We got a lot of movies. We got a lot of discs.
yeah. I don't care about like how the pictures look. Like I got like a ton of 70s, 80s, 90s movies, mainly horror. But like, so it's like I don't really care about how the picture looks. And I mainly watch disc movies on like my Xbox anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Xbox has a good player on it though. There's a
Yeah.
very good player on it.
Like I'm shocked. Like my Xbox One has lasted me a good 8 years.
I still haven't. That's the newest system that I have is the Xbox One.
I'm
Yeah,
planning on getting a Series X soon.
Well, did
I
you
don't
see?
know how.
Dylan told us he's going to buy us a Series S.
I know. I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Well, 'cause we had a Series X and we had to sell it.
Okay.
And just for money's sake. So he's
Yeah.
gonna help us out and get us a Series S. So
Hey, that's very kind though. Like
that's crazy.
100%.
Yeah, that's crazy. The last time he came to
Oh.
North Carolina, he bought us tickets to go to Sting's last match.
Yeah, no, that probably would have been the one AEW pay-per-view I've ever want to see live.
It was awesome, man. That was the best wrestling show I've ever been to.
It's R-Truth. Well, I think it was
Well,
Quick.
Quick, yep.
Yeah.
He
It's
looks
weird. It's weird
almost
how
the same.
Well, yeah, R-Truth does not age, and it's crazy like how long he's been in the WWE, and he's still going full time, everything like that. He's performing like he's still 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That man's gonna wrestle till he's 70. I'm telling you.
He may.
Like all you really have to do is job out at that point, and R-Truth would still be amazing.
It's weird. I don't know if there's anything to it, but black wrestlers, they don't seem to stay around in the business as long as white wrestlers do.
Yeah,
You know?
it is weird. It is weird to think about. Like that, yeah, it was like 15, 20 years max.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's not just WWE. That counts
that's everywhere.
indies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Farouk gone. Who else are we saying? The Good Father. I don't think he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Mark Henry gone.
Yeah, R-Truth does. So there's
R-Truth
one.
does.
Like
Bobby
Booker
Lashley.
T.
MVP doesn't really wrestle anymore, but he still appears on TV.
But you got all these older white guys who keep going. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe
with the right to censor.
Oh, it's is that Val Venus? Yes, it is.
Oh, that's Val Venus. Okay.
Yep. He was.
JR said.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go
JR
ahead.
said there's way too many right to censor members, and I agree with him. Jeez, like that theme is gonna just play in my head all day.
Yeah. Val Venus was such a good character when he was a porn star.
That's so weird to say out loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was great when he was a porn star.
He was an interesting character. Always was getting in trouble with fucking somebody's sister or whatever.
What was he called? The Big Lombowski?
The Big Valboski.
The Big Valboski. Valboski. Oh yeah, Val Venus. I should have thought of that.
His Titantron video was just like trains going into tunnels and hot dogs going into buns.
Oh
and,
my god!
Like shit like that.
How they were able to get away with shit like that, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, until they weren't, and then they had to turn them into right to censor.
and then again, this was like when it wasn't really targeted towards kids. This is like towards the rebel, and like the adults. Yeah.
Yeah, back then, I mean, it was mostly adults. Yeah, at these shows. Yeah,
William Regal.
there we go. There we go. Now I'm for William Regal now.
Yeah, I was a little bit ahead. I think when I skipped that 5 seconds to get closer to you, I think I might have skipped a little too much, or I don't know.
Where are you at? 22 what?
Uh,
222.
I'm at, let me see, where the fuck did I leave my remote? There it is. I am at 2:22:23.
Okay, trying to get there.
I'll pause it so you can get there.
No, but then no, because then everybody else will have to pause.
Oh, well, fuck. So
Let me
you're
just
going to be ahead of me then.
tell me here. No. You keep it playing. Tell me when you get to 2:23:04.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
I'm not there
So
now. I'm not there now.
oh,
I'm not there
oh,
now.
all right. Tell me 2:23:09.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
not there now. I will say I'm there now when I'm there.
Okay.
Or I'll just say now.
All right.
2:23:09 you said?
Yeah.
Now.
All right. Yeah. So for those of you who I don't know if we just fucked you up, I'm sorry. we're at 2:23:22.
Yep. It's exactly where I am. So we're right neck and neck. Sweet.
There we go.
Test.
We should have done that earlier.
We should have done that a lot earlier. We should have done that before the Rumble. Because I
Yeah.
felt like I've spoiled like a crap ton of entrants.
It's all right. Oh no! God damn it! Every person I cheer for gets thrown out. This, I'm probably cheering for the same people I cheered for when I was 17. I bet.
It's like, that's what I get for having faith in you.
Yeah. Well, now I'm for Val Venus, but there's no chance of that. No chance of
Oh,
that.
Regal. I didn't even see Regal get eliminated until they showed that replay.
Oh yeah. Thrown right out by Test. Stephanie McMahon's fiance until Triple H kidnapped her and forced her into marriage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The amount of times that that Stephanie McMahon was about to marry people and then people fucked it up. Undertaker, Test. Well, Triple H and storyline when they were trying to renew their vows. Oh, a lot of people.
Well, I'm for Hardcore Holly now.
Well, the Big Show. Paul White. Well, there goes Test. Oh, not K Quick.
God damn it, I fucked it up. Tell me when you get
Oh,
tell me when
geez.
you get to 2:26:03.
All right, I'll tell you.
All right.
Wow, you were ways ahead of me.
Well, no, I pressed the button and because we still weren't caught up. I think I was like 3 seconds behind you.
What was the time again?
2:26:03.
I'm there now.
All right, there we go. All right, now I think we're on. Big Show has Val Venus up, down.
Yep.
Okay, all right, now we're on.
Now he's got Kane. Chokeslam. So this was like Big Show's return from like an injury, I guess.
I'm not
Ooh,
sure. So it kind of seems like it.
those
Oh
poor
wait, let me
balls.
see. What year is it? No, I'm not sure. Seems like it though. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He didn't even last that long.
Oh my goodness. No, that's ridiculous.
That's bullshit. You were bigging up such a big return, and then he lasts a minute and a half.
Yeah, something like that. All right, I'm still for Hardcore Holly. Oh my god.
Oh, who's this now? Crash Holly.
It's Crash, yeah.
I didn't recognize the music, so there's Hardcore Holly and Crash Holly both in the match now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one way to make it to the final four, I guess. Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when they do that in Royal Rumbles where they have like an eliminated wrestler put someone through a table or something like that, and it's like, oh, okay, so they're going to be in the final four or the final two. Like, thanks for spoiling it.
Yeah.
I know he wasn't the runner-up, but it's a story for another day.
So wait, you know the runner-up, but you don't know the winner, or you do know the winner?
I know the winner and the runner-up.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, don't spoil it for the people who don't know.
I won't.
Yeah, they're all kicking Kane's ass now. That's how you do it.
This is how you should have done it at the start.
Yep.
My cat's in the room with me. Are you enjoying the Rumble? Kiki?
What's your cat's name?
Bella.
Bella. Oh.
My kitty.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, the Undertaker. You like the
Biker
Undertaker?
Taker. The Underbiker.
Yeah.
I hate this character.
My mother went into my room to talk to me for a bit, and then my cat just invades my room. Okay, I'll put you back on the bed, you big baby. There we go. I just wanted you to do a cameo. Oh, there goes Venus.
Oh, wait, there go both the Hollies.
The Undertaker and Kane.
I'm not for anyone now.
They got everyone out in that period of time.
I guess I'm for the Undertaker.
Well, yeah, if I had to pick between the two, I would have been for the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Well, they were building it the entire build to this match. Are they together? Are they not? The Undertaker together.
The Undertaker, 120 seconds. Less than 2 minutes. Look at it.
I said Undertaker, and my dog looked up because she thought I said take her.
Uh-oh, Scotty too hottie. That is the worst time to enter.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would just
too
stay,
hotty now.
I would just stay on the outside of the ring if I were you.
Yeah.
Just stay there. Because if you get in the ring, then you're just asking for it at that point, dude.
Don't you figure Rikishi's coming out next?
What?
I said, don't you figure Rikishi is coming out next?
I don't know. I never watched this Rumble. I don't
Okay,
think
I mean,
Scotty.
because I think at this point he was with Too Cool.
Yeah, that was what I think. But
Mm,
I don't
damn.
think he'd come out immediately after Scotty Tuati, though. At least if I were to predict.
I don't know. It would get a big pop, but I don't know.
You look fine today.
What entry number is this? Do you know?
Oh man, I've not been paying attention
Yeah.
because they don't show the numbers like most Rumbles. They
Yep.
just show the names.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, bye, Scotty. The Rock's still trying to get up. I wish they would tell the numbers. Like, who?
Oh, I forgot The Rock was still in. Okay, I guess I'm for The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm like Jerry Lawler. I just keep changing.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Yeah, I'm for Stone Cold now.
Oh. Triple H.
Oh, fuck.
Your favorite wrestler's back. Like I get the Rumble has no DQ, but come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now the Rock's back in the ring. Holy shit! Are we around the same time again, or
Close.
okay?
I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I think you're like maybe like 4 seconds ahead of me. I don't know how, but
Yeah, because mine didn't buffer or anything. I never pressed any buttons. Maybe
yeah, I don't
yours
know.
buffered a little bit when you weren't looking.
Possibly. I don't think so, but I could have, I guess.
Oh my god.
Get Stone Cold bleeding.
Yeah. Busted open all over the place, man.
Oh,
We
speaking
ain't
of
talking the
bleeding,
radio show.
I put up on Blue Sky as my background. I put up a picture of Kenny Omega from Wrestle Dynasty, and he had like a little blood on his head, and they
Yeah.
blurred it out, and then they blurred my logo out too.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw your tweet about that.
Yeah, so
And
I quit, deleted it.
Yeah, because I tagged you in a Blue Sky post earlier
I saw
promoting
that.
this,
Yeah,
and then I went to go and check the profile again after you tweeted the whole they blurred the photo, and it was like profile not found. I'm like, wait, what?
yeah, yeah. I got
So I
rid
guess
of
you
it. Fuck,
deleted it. Yeah,
yeah,
that
fuck
is
that
kind of
shit, man.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That is kind of bullshit that they blurred that out because I thought Blue Sky was supposed to be like the free speech version of Twitter after like Elon took over or whatever.
well,
It's
Twitter is
not.
though. Twitter is free speech, so that's the thing.
Yeah, it's like, what was the point of Blue Sky?
I think it's just a place where like the American liberals go. Like seriously, that's what they wanted it to be because they felt like there's too many right wing people on Twitter.
Yeah, and especially after they were so mad after they found out that Elon supported Trump so much.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
But
it's just like,
fuck that.
we can't support that anymore.
Yeah. X
Like,
has never
okay.
censored me. Facebook has never censored me.
Yeah.
So I'm starting on
Instagram's never censored me.
Yeah, and I'm starting on TikTok too. We're gonna have some content starting tomorrow for all you who have TikTok. But yeah, Blue Sky is gone.
Oh, wait a minute.
Rikishi.
Haku.
Oh, it's not Rikishi. Yeah, that's the other legend.
I was gonna say because I thought Haku was like Andre the Giant former tag team partner Haku.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't think he would still be wrestling at that point.
Yeah, he was in WCW just like a year before this.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
he looks like he could still go.
Mm-hmm. Oh my lord.
I wonder how old he must have been at the time of this. Like surely 50s,
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
late 40s, early 50s.
Something like that. He was, he was supposedly like a lot of people thought he was like the toughest guy in the wrestling business in the 90s.
Nah, that like no, that's a stretch.
I'm saying no, that's what the wrestlers said.
Oh, the wrestler, yeah, maybe legitimately tough.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like outside of the ring.
Okay, yeah, then I could believe it.
Like that's what Ric Flair said. They asked him who's the actual toughest wrestler. He was like, Haku. Yeah. Because he saw
I
him
mean,
getting a bunch of fights, and he said Haku would always like if somebody tried to fuck with the other wrestlers, Haku would always like beat the shit out of the guy.
that's a true locker room leader right there.
hmm Yeah, it's very very highly respected by the other wrestlers.
We have to be approaching the end of the Rumble now, no? Like
Yeah.
who?
Yeah, I mean definitely we got. Is that Billy Gunn in the gold?
Billy
Yeah,
Gunn is in the gold. Rikishi's coming out for me now.
Yep.
It's got to be like we got to be in the late 20s now.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Austin is bleeding up a storm. That is nuts. I really wish I was a wrestling fan at around like this point where blood was like so normal.
Yeah.
And matches were as extreme as they are here. Because it just adds a lot more legitimacy to the sport. Because you wouldn't figure they'd blade themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's just like,
Right.
oh, what are you doing watching that fake shit, bro? And then you show them like what Stone Cold looks like right now, being like, oh, that, see? But then you'd look like a bigger idiot years later when you find out. Oh,
Yeah, when I
cool.
found out about that, I don't remember how old I was. I mean, I was like a teenager. I was like, holy fuck, really?
It was
Just
fairly
seeing-
recently for me. It was fairly recently for me to find out that they blade themselves. I'm like, oh, geez. You couldn't pay me to do that.
I got all the secrets, Willie. You ever want to know something? Ask me. I got you on those. Jassim says, "Are you ready for 2K25? And do you think we're going to get some news the 27th or 28th?"
Well, they already said that there's going to be an announcement on the 28th of WWE 2K25. I think they said there's going to be some new features. We already kind of know who the cover star is. It's Roman Reigns. And they already showed screenshots. So I think what they're going to announce is maybe more people on the roster and maybe new match types and maybe a DLC character or two. That's what
I'm
I
just
think.
getting into 2K24.
Yeah, like the beginning of every year is kind of the worst time to get into it because then everyone's talking about the next game.
Wow, Rikishi kicked Undertaker out. When do they
Oh,
come
yeah.
out? Usually like right before WrestleMania?
Yeah, right before or like very close. Like they come out around March. Like middle of March.
Man, I hated Rikishi with his big fucking thong. That's gross,
Yeah, like I think
Big ass
like
cheeks hanging out there.
as talented as Rikishi is,
Yeah,
just like having his whole gimmick revolve around his ass, like
yeah.
that's too gross. I would not like
That's
seeing that.
disgusting.
Oh, Rikishi's gone. Do you think W2K25 is going to be the last game for 2K? No, it will not.
Yeah, they're selling too well for that to be it.
They would have to do something like severely fucked up in order to, or like every single 2K fan would have to clamor together because they released 2K20 and it was absolutely horrible, and they still paired with WWE. So I feel like it would only have to be if the game sells shittily, like terribly, in order for WWE to be like, okay, we're going to partner with someone else. Yeah, this definitely is not going to be their last game. You think I quit matches are going to be in the game, and what do you think about the game-changing features? I quit matches should have always been in the game. 100%. And like I said, the game-changing features would probably be new match types. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they add the 5-on-5 war games, like how they do in real life. I would not be surprised if they added like specific stipulations, like maybe bloodline rules, and you pick who interferes. That'd be sick. I hope Showcase comes back, and I hope they do like a Roman Reigns career showcase.
Who is it in 2K24? Is it Cena?
There was no showcase. 2K23, it was Cena.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, 2K22, it was Rey Mysterio. Yeah. So I hope they do a Roman Reigns career story mode to celebrate the 1,300-day reign of Roman Reigns. I would say that.
I think we're in the final 3 here.
That's what I think, and
yeah,
it's got to be
the
quickest way to number 3 in Rumble history, at least from what I've seen. With as pressed by Austin. I did not think Kane would last that long, like in this Rumble, but then again, like. No, we're in the final 4. It's Taker, Rock, Kane, and
Taker
Austin,
got eliminated.
Oh, so Taker was helping Kane then?
Yeah, Rikishi eliminated eliminated the Undertaker.
That's right. Because I was like, what the hell is Undertaker doing there? I completely forgot he got eliminated.
Yeah.
I feel like Kane's performance in this Rumble was the longest in one match, like the longest time someone lasted in one match until Benoit.
Hey,
Kane, when Kane, with how long he's lasted. Then it was Benoit. Then it was Mysterio for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then it was Gunther, 2023.
I was there the year Mysterio won it. I forget what year that is, but I bet you know.
2006.
2006. There we go.
As a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, who died in 2005. Tragically.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I feel like Eddie Guerrero could have still went another 10 years in the ring.
Oh, definitely. At least.
Yeah.
Definitely. At least.
He was like in the prime of his career. It was so sad. Oh. The Rock. We are down to 2.
No, 3. Kane went through the middle ropes. Oh, there goes The Rock.
Yeah, that's why I was ahead.
No, I see.
It's Austin and Kane now. I knew Kane was the runner-up. That was why I said I didn't expect him to last that long, because I didn't expect him to enter so early.
Man, they had an awesome match at King of the Ring 98, Austin and Kane.
Yeah?
It was a first blood match.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And that's
Wasn't it the-
Kane won the world title.
And he only held it for a day.
Correct.
Yeah. Wasn't it the first ever first blood match as well? Austin and Kane?
No,
I figured it would be Taker and somebody, right?
No, it was in like the 80s, at least at the
Oh.
latest. It was in the 80s.
I did not. I thought it was Austin and Kane. I thought they
Maybe
came up.
maybe the first blood in WWF. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't think they would do it anywhere else.
I think in the NWA they did it.
Yeah, or maybe any of those like death match like promotions in any indies at the time, if they had any, because Vince had a monopoly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's one from the 80s. Dusty Rhodes versus Tully Blanchard. First blood. That might have been the first.
Oh,
Like 82, 83 it looked like.
that's interesting.
I'm not sure if it was the first. I was just looking. I just Googled NWA first blood match. So.
Oh, okay. Well, it was definitely before Austin and Kane, so it definitely wasn't the first.
But that was the first one I remember in WWF, so it might have been the first one.
Yeah, it might have been the first one in WWF, but not the first one in wrestling history. Jasim says this is the first time from WWE Shop, WWE replica titles. The screws have been covered, and only the side plate screws are on for the Undisputed Championship, and they have new letters, which is awesome. I don't know. I don't buy replica belts, but then again, I did say earlier in the stream I was interested, so maybe he was there the whole time. Hey. Wow, that went quick.
Yeah. Here goes. Yep.
That was his third ever Rumble win, 2001.
Mm-hmm. Won 97, 98, and 2001.
The Rock and Vince McMahon won 98 and 99, respectively. Vince McMahon winning a Rumble still pisses me off.
Yeah.
Man, the crowd went nuts.
Yeah, dude. I've never heard a pop as loud as Stone Cold. Never. I mean, in person. Never.
Yeah, anytime Austin came out at this time period, really for that 10-year period in the 90s and the 2000s, he was like the most over dude ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a very, very good Rumble.
Yeah, it was. Had a lot of different stuff, and a lot of Kane.
A lot of Kane. You got Honky Tonk. You had Haku. You had very, very good, like at the time, current wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
You had Undertaker and The Rock, who could have been heavy favorites.
I enjoyed.
Honky Tonk Man, I loved it when he sang his song. Honestly, like I would have sang the song if I was watching it, if I was alive 24 years ago, man. It was just 2 years before my time.
That's crazy.
Technically, I wasn't alive for the 2003 Rumble because I was born in August. And that was it.
Pretty good show, I thought.
That was a very good show.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. We're not leaving just yet.
Nope.
We're gonna do our thing.
Sweet.
So the best match, the worst match, and how many bones out of 5 do you give the whole show? So Willie, I'll let you go first.
All right. So
Feel free to talk about the other matches too.
Yeah, for sure. Very good show. The pacing was very good, I will say, for the show as well. In ring wise, probably one of the best pay-per-views I have seen ever currently. Then again, I haven't watched a whole lot of retro stuff, so hopefully I will get the chance more. Best match, I will say, was Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit for the Intercontinental Championship. Someone said it earlier on the stream. I was pretty sure it was Switch, who said, like, yeah, they used one ladder. They did more with one ladder than most people did with 5, 6, 7 in your average Money in the Bank ladder match. Very creative maneuvers as well throughout both men. Chris Jericho won the Intercontinental Championship, which I thought was a very nice touch in that match. It was very fun throughout. It was not boring whatsoever. Worst match, I'm going to have to give it by default to Ivory versus China for the Women's World Championship. It was very one-sided for a little bit, and then something happened that allowed Ivory to win.
China paralyzed herself. Remember?
Yeah, pretty much. She died, and then Ivory took advantage and won. Cool. Rumble was fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. Went by pretty quick for me anyway, but it was still fun. Austin won, which I bet was the right person in a lot of people's minds. A lot of very heavy fan favorites as well in that Rumble. I very much enjoyed it. Overall show, I'm going to give it 4.5 bones out of 5. I feel like the 0.5 bones would go towards the women's championship match. Yeah, I very much enjoyed this show. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I finally got the chance to watch it in its entirety with you and with the fans watching. 100%.
Yeah, man. No, it was great. Having K Fabulous here for half of it and having you here for all of it. Yeah, it was fun. I agree with pretty much everything Willie said. Worst match, definitely Ivory versus China. Like he said, so one-sided. China paralyzed herself and Ivory won.
Yeah.
Best match, definitely the Intercontinental title ladder match where Jericho won it from Benoit. Just a great match. Fantastic match. Rating out of 5 bones. Well, first I'm gonna give my individual match ratings real quick. World Tag Team title match. The Dudley Boys win the belts from Edge and Christian. 4 bones out of 5. Intercontinental title ladder match. Jericho won it from Benoit. 5 bones out of 5. Women's World title match. Ivory keeps it over China. 1/2 bone out of 5. World title match. Kurt Angle keeps it over HHH. 2 bones out of 5. Was not a fan of that match.
Yeah,
Royal
I'd agree with
Rumble. Yeah, Royal Rumble. Austin wins. 4.5 bones out of 5. I'm gonna give the show overall same as Willie. 4.5 bones out of 5. Just everything was very good except those 2 matches, and then at least we got to see Kurt Angle. So that's that's where the 2 bones
The
came
plus.
from in that match. He was there. So let's see. We got a couple. Let's see here. What we got? Jassim, what do you think about the blue canvas for SmackDown and the red canvas for Monday, and
It
the
was
new
not red
canvas?
on
Yeah, it was black, and the new canvas for Monday night with the Fortnite logo, Great American Beer logo, Snickers logo, and Riyadh. I hate the fucking logos on the mat.
I hated it. Blue mat on SmackDown, I didn't mind.
Yeah.
But Monday Night Raw, I was just like, I get it, man. It's on Netflix, but chill with the logos and the ads, man. I
Yeah.
guess that's where in Canada they say the includes ads came from, which was the logos.
And I'll tell you, the black mat. Here's the thing: if somebody bleeds, you can't see the blood. On
Yeah,
the
but
mat.
not a lot of people are going to bleed in 2025 WWE anyway. So
Yeah. But nonetheless, when it happens, I want to see some blood on the fucking mat.
Yeah, for sure.
And here he says, do you think Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are going to retire in WWE for their last match? Because that's where they started. I have a feeling they will.
WWE, I don't think.
They didn't start there. Yeah, they started in North Carolina in the Indies.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I think he means in the big time promotions. I think is what he means.
Jeff at least might.
I could see them both. I could see that happening. Yeah. And let's see. Eric Tate says 2001 was a bad year in WWF. It was. The first several months were good. Were very good. And then they bought WCW, and they really just fucked up the WCW Invasion storyline in a big way.
Oh, I need to
I won't,
watch Invasion. I need to watch Invasion.
I won't go into it all, but they had it in their hands to do something awesome, and they just fucked it up.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm going to tell you real quick what's going on the next week. Tomorrow night, we're off. It's Friday. Take the night off. Saturday, 7:55, Collision Watch Along. Are you going to be here for that?
No, I'm working,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Sunday, Wolf and I are doing AEW Weekly at 8 o'clock. You going to be there for
WWE
that?
Weekly?
Yeah.
I might maybe not the start, but like I might jump in around the quarter to halfway point.
That's cool. So Sunday, WWE Weekly at 8. Monday, Raw Watch Along at 7:55. Tuesday, 7 o'clock, AEW Weekly. Wednesday, 7:55, Dynamite Watch Along. And next Thursday, we're going to do another Retro Watch Along. We're either going to do a WCW Sold Out or another Royal Rumble. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, Royal Rumble would be pretty.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it. Everybody, Jasim, Eric, Johnny, everybody who
Especially
talked,
Switch.
EBK Max, Switch. Yeah. I think I named everyone. Will, who I'm sure is in
Raleigh.
bed. Yeah,
Will Raleigh
he's in
Sport
bed.
was a day one for me as well. Like I haven't heard of Will Raleigh since Wrestling for Life Network days. Johnny, yeah, man.
Everybody who talked, we appreciate it. We like talking to. I love hearing your questions and yeah, getting to debate stuff you guys want to talk about. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been No Bones About Wrestling. Check us out on Facebook, on X, and we're getting ready to start on TikTok. We do the most on X, so that's a good way to keep up with us. But I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff on TikTok starting tomorrow. Willie, you got any stuff you want to plug?
Earlier today, I did a 2K24 video where I simulated the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match, which is kind of like a predictions sort of video. So if you want to check out who won that match in 2K, you can go and check that out as well. I also did a video about my thoughts on the Malachi Black leaving AEW rumors because I didn't really want to talk about it in this watch along. I wanted to focus on the wrestling. So if you want to know what my thoughts are on that, go and check that video out as well. I'm also on X, WillymYT. I'm also on Instagram at the official WillymM, and YouTube, Willie Does Wrestling. So if you want to check me out, you can go ahead and do that. But obviously, I am on this channel as well. So yeah, no, thanks for having me on. I very much appreciated watching the show.
Oh yeah, love having you on, and we'll see Willie more. For those of you who've been watching our channel for a long time, you may not know Willie, but we did stuff with Willie at the very beginning of when we started.
Yeah.
And then kind of he disappeared for a little bit, to us at least.
I worked full time at that time.
Yeah, but now he's back, thankfully. So yeah, it's good to have Willie back. He's like an encyclopedia of wrestling in his head. So that's useful also. But yeah, check out Willie Does Wrestling. He knows what he's talking about, and yeah, that's the best I can say. So everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great night. And Saturday, AEW Collision Watch Along, 7:55. Bye.